Hello. Hi, guys. I'm just checking the sound. Come on in. Come on in. I'm not sure if I like that echo. Let's see. Hi, Keisha. Hi. I know you're coming up. I'm going to share the link. I know you're coming up. I was expecting you here. I know you have lots to share. Hi, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Hi. Hi. Was it travelers? Omu 99, Jazz 1691. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Let me get the sound right and then we get started. Okay, let me see. What is happening here? Okay, hold on. Okay, sound is okay. All right. Because I'm trying to eliminate them messing with my feed. So I just got rid of the mic because sometimes I don't know what it is. They like, it just gets all messed up. But nevertheless, go ahead. You know the drill. Shout out your country, your city, your town, your tribe, your vibe. You know how you're feeling this evening. Welcome in, guys, to share your spiritual stories with me. We're just gonna talk today. I'm gonna share the link down in the chat. Oh, I'm not sure. Can I share this the link in the chat? Let's see if this works. Maybe. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. Wait. Don't you worry. Uh-oh. Where did you guys go? What happened? I said, don't you worry. I clicked something. Am I still on here, girl? What happened? I think so. Am I still here? Hold on. I'm going to share this link with you guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. That was weird. Okay. Okay. I am an adult. Come on, T. You're going to get good at adulting. Hold on. I'm gonna share the link, but I'll wait for you guys to come in. When you come in, you guys know the drill. Go ahead and put a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. We're just gonna share all sorts of spiritual stories today. Whether it's a past life story, a glitch in the matrix, or anything you want to share if you have some tea on what is happening, with the what do you call it? The war against us with all the stuff in the sky and radiation and all of that. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I am here. I'm going to share this Zoom link and let me know if you need the call in. I'm not sure if you need that or just, we'll see how it goes, right? Or if this doesn't work, I'll have you email me and then I'll send you the link. But this should work. Let's see. You're here. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Are you guys ready? You guys said you wanted to do this. So let me go ahead and hopefully you can copy that. I'm not sure if you can copy that, but I did put that down in the chat. And, we're going to just vibe and see how it goes. Welcome in. Hi, Susanna. Hi. Hello. All right. So I think I got that all together. You're here. We're here. Okay. Awesome, guys. So welcome in. Happy Friday, April 10th. Baby, it's like something energetically is about to happen. I don't know what that is, but I just feel it so deeply. And I don't know, something about this month of April. Well, it is the new year, by the way. Hi, Austin. Guys, we are sharing our spiritual stories. So I have included the Zoom link. So if there's any of you that want to come up and share your stories, whether this is like, it doesn't matter what it is. If there's a topic you want to talk about, it's just kind of open, you know. And let me know if that Zoom link works, guys. I just put it in the chat. If for some reason that doesn't work, email me instructions for humanity at gmail.com. Okay. All right. All righty, guys. All right. Sorry, I'm multitasking right now. I am multitasking. What is going on? Hold on. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I truly. All right, guys. All right. All right. All right. All right. I will look out for you guys. So just let me know. Oh, that's why. I knew something was weird. I was trying to fix my sound. Okay. All right. All right. Let's bring the mic back. Bring the mic back. I got something important to say. Ah. Okay, okay. Okay. You guys can still hear me okay, right? All right. All right. I'm completely set up. Well, let's see if I do I even have anything to say? This is unlike me. I never run out of things to talk about, but you know, apparently I think I have. I don't know, guys. I just feel that there's a massive shift that is about to take place, and I don't feel the need to like push or try, or I'm just going with vibes right now. I just think it's better just to be in the flow. I'm just running off of vibes, you know, off of vibrations right now. And it's a good place to be. Um, hey guys, while we're waiting for people to join the live, so you guys can come up. You don't have to be on camera. You can keep your camera off. You can share your glitches in the matrix, spiritual experiences, anything you want to talk about. But I want to tell you guys about the week that I had. Um, I was going to save this for a separate video, but something amazing happened this week, right? There's something very spiritual about this class that I'm teaching, the quantum telepathic healing and psychic development, because every single time I teach this class, I'm telling you, I get healing. I get more and more things happen for me. More and more little aha moments happen for me. And I went to get a massage the other day because that's one of the things I do within like my spiritual regimen, right? Just to make sure I'm always clear of energy. So I went to get a massage, and I'll give myself body scans, right? And so I was just feeling some like just pain, right, on like my right shoulder, right? So I told the masseuse to go over that particular area, and I am telling you, it all of a sudden just I just have an awareness of what's happening. And the pain bodies, what I always talk about, the pain in your body, these are stories that are within your subconscious mind. And so I was like, no, go over that shoulder blade, over that shoulder blade. And she was like in there with her elbow. She put her elbow in it, right? And it was hurting like crazy, but I was like, no, I got to just release this energy. And what it was like, you know, the pregnancy was like a pregnancy that I lost. It was like that energy just coming up, like out, just fully being released. Even though I felt like I'd already healed from it, there was still another layer. And I don't know, like I just started to cry, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm so sad. But it was like the release was so good. I started to cry, and I just started to release. And I am telling you, when she finished, I was filled with so much gratitude, so much love. I almost was like just wanting to hug everyone and kiss everyone. And it was like nighttime. I almost stopped by the graveyard to visit my parents. Like, like I was just like so grateful, and really so grateful for my family. So grateful for my parents specifically. Just like, just wow, I wouldn't be who I am without these two amazing people that literally gave me life and sustained my life and gave me love daily. Like, even if I didn't deserve it, they always gave it to me, right? And I was just filled with so much gratitude and just so much love. And it was like everything just made sense. And I was just like, wow, this is it. Okay, we got our first person here. I'm going to let you in the room in 1 second, Austin. It was like everything made sense. And it's like, you're going to be okay. There's nothing you need to force. You don't need to push. You don't need to calculate anything. You don't need to even remember anything. All you need to do is just flow. It was amazing. Austin, where'd you go? Austin, come back. Come back, Austin. So, yeah, okay, I'll just keep talking until he comes back. It was so beautiful, and this is like, I'll be honest with you guys. Everything that I've taught and everything that I suggest to you guys, what it felt like was it all came to a head. And what I was standing in, what I realized, I'm like, oh my God, I'm experiencing God. That's what it felt like. And that's why, like, when I say God is an action word, I never understood why I channeled that until that moment. Now this part's going to sound deep. Not only was I filled with so much gratitude, it was like a presence from within. Not that there's someone else's presence, but it was like I was getting access to my divinity, and I was able to experience divinity. And when you experience divinity, you might be like, is this something separate from me? Because I never felt it before. I mean, bits and pieces of it, of course. You're in meditation, you're in sessions, yes, but what I mean, I'm talking about, I was aligned with a time, a presence that was divinity. There was God within me. And I was consciously experiencing God, divinity. And notice how I said God and not source. Source is, you know, the infinite part of everything, where everything comes from. But there is God, but you have to embody that. I learned that for the first time. It was pretty trippy. You have to embody it. And I didn't know a simple release could allow me to embody such energy, because it was a big energy, but it was effortless because I had cleared space within my body and field to receive it. In fact, it was always there, but there was just another layering of healing from the past in order to embody it. So this is the season of embodiment. Someone say this is the season of embodiment. And I honestly, it's like I'm taking the class. It's high, it's so high, it's some high vibrational stuff, man. But it will force you to heal. It's very, very high vibrational. And I got to experience God. I got to experience the God body, God dwelling inside of me. I almost was like, is this me? Like, it was a big energy, but it was simple at the same time. But you know, the best way I can describe it is like that point in time where nothing's wrong, everything is right. Now, mind you, you may still have things that you need to work on, things that you need to do, but in that moment of time, all of that was pushed in the background. And I was just breathing and existing within presence without being in meditation. That it was such a phenomenal feeling. It was deep. It was really, really deep. So, season of embodiment. That's right. Season of embodiment. No, Austin, come back. Yes, you do have something to say. You always have something to say. You can still hang in there, but it was too much pressure. No. Austin, come back. We'll just talk. You have so many questions. Ask me about the book or something. Keisha, where are you? I know you have a lot to share. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, you guys. Okay. Yes, go for it, Austin. Randy's pushing you to go for it. So I'll keep talking until you guys come back. But I am telling you, y'all, that was the trippiest thing. Like the embodiment. It's one thing to talk about it, for us we know how to do it in theory, right? But that's what I'm saying. We're moving from theory into full embodiment. And in order to get to full embodiment, it's like there's something you got to leave behind. That ego, man, that ego. You got to leave that ego behind. And I don't even know how it happened. I just told her, go over the shoulder blade. And I mean, it was painful, but then I just knew it. I said, something is just ready. I'm going to expand. And wow, it was like, you're on a trip or something. I don't know. I didn't even have to do ayahuasca to experience that. Like we have this, we create these like DMT, chemicals within our own body. And I was telling the class about this too, within the third eye, within the pineal gland or pineal gland. It naturally secretes DMT. That's why when you go to church, they anoint your head with oil. Your third eye naturally anoints you. When you are in alignment, when the Kundalini energy rises and then it hits here, right here, your third eye, and then that's the chemical rush of the DMT. That's the oil. That's the oil secretion right there. So we literally are spiritual technology. But that embodiment, I mean, embodying, like, it was God. God is an action word. I'm convinced, like, you have to experience it. It's something that you must experience. And then you will never doubt it. You will never doubt it. And I say God because obviously it wasn't source, but it was the omnipresence. It was like this bliss body, like my bliss body was activated, right? It was just that state of just total zen. Everything, all your worries gets pushed in the background. They don't even exist in that moment. They don't exist. It was beautiful. Beautiful. No, Austin, you guys, come on, Austin. You always have the best stuff to talk about. I'll be here all night, guys. I won't. Come on. No, but that's, that was pretty cool. Now I'll share, one of my clients' sessions. Miss Sonia, where are you at? Where's everybody at? Probably not getting the notifications. Probably not getting the notifications, but that's okay. So this was really cool. There's a few stories I could share. Okay, this first one, I'll share this. So this session, and if you're watching this, then this is your session. But this session was like what I think I did like a year and a half ago. And so my client went to a past life, and she was like Noah's wife, right? And Noah just kept taking more wives and more wives, right? And she was furious, but what made her really furious is the fact that she was barren. She couldn't have kids. And Noah kept popping out these sons with the other women that he was married to. So she was angry, like so, like furious, you know? And in this lifetime, it's like I'm paraphrasing because, you know, I can't remember the whole 3 hour session, but the whole gist of it was her anger from being barren, but it was the fact that he kept taking other wives and he kept having producing children with them, specifically sons, right? And then she was kind of like almost like outcast or looked at like, you know, if you're barren back then in those days, you're not looked at favorably, right? And so she was kind of looked at like that, or even maybe that's the way that she felt. And her wrath was so strong that she ended up causing Noah to become impotent. And we kind of figured out that it was kind of like, that's why they were like, the flood is coming. Go ahead and take two of every kind. She caused the flood. The woman's wrath caused the flood. And maybe on some level, because she had had many lifetimes with this soul, maybe on some level, he knew he was going, so she was barren, but he ended up becoming impotent because of her wrath. So that means he couldn't produce those children anymore. Meaning he couldn't produce, you know, humanity, right? Because we come from the bloodline. So that's why they were like, take two of every kind, male and female, because her wrath is coming. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That was like an epic session. Epic, epic, epic. All right. I saw Miss Mary first and then Karen. Come on, Austin, Keisha. Anyone else want to share? Natalie, everyone in the chat. Okay. Hi, Mary. Can you hear me okay? It might take her a minute to come in. And guys, just if you could just be in the waiting room, as soon as the next person goes, then I'll bring you up. Hi, Mary. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mary? I'm not sure if she's still, I'll give her a minute. And if Mary doesn't come through, then we'll go to Karen and I'll put Mary back in the waiting room, but she might just be loading here. Guys, come on and share your spiritual experiences with me. Thank you, Natalie. Yes, it was amazing. So that's been just one of my quantum healing things that I do, just to keep my energy flow, because I don't have no time to be down, because I need to constantly recharge, push whatever energy out and keep moving. So I'll usually, if I'm really busy, I'll do like a massage once a week. Sometimes I have to do it twice a week if I had a very heavy week, because I just got my routine down. Like I know what I need to do for myself. And that's one of the things, because I'll just sit there and body scan. And I have someone who like doesn't charge me very much money, because I go to her for, you know, so often. So it makes it, you know, it makes it so that I can do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Karen here. Mary, I'm not sure what happened. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room, and then you can come back up after Karen. All right. So hopefully, hi, Karen. I just asked you to unmute. So you could be on camera, you could be off camera. That is your decision. But we're going to share any of our spiritual experiences, any glitches in a matrix, any timeline, whatever it is that you want to share. Okay, I just asked you to unmute. All right, so we'll see. All right, still waiting for you, Austin. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, you know what they do. They're always messing around with my feeds and stuff. There's really nothing I can do about that. So,
Hello.
hi Karen, how are you?
Oh, good. That was crazy. Good Lord.
No, it's okay.
We
How
got
are you?
here, man.
Yes, you want to be off camera?
Um, I think so.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
have enough problems, but yeah.
What would you like to share?
Oh, well, when we were talking about the pod, I just had experience like 7 years ago, maybe
Okay.
longer. Then
Mm,
remember, I can't move. So I was sleeping, but I was on my back, and
mm,
I was sleeping fine. And for some reason, I woke up and opened my eyes. Now, when I did hear at least two people behind me. So they might have started talking, and that's why I opened my eyes. That makes probably more sense. So anyway, when I opened my eyes, I was in like a, which also was in a spaceship, big window in the front,
mm-hmm,
and I just had my eyes open. They were talking behind me, kind of like doctors or scientists or something.
mm-hmm,
And so when that happened, I was thinking, well, first of all, I didn't hang out because I didn't want to jump up and talk to these people. I did not know their intentions. So I was like, I was out of there within like, I just shut my eyes. I looked around. It was all chrome. It was a spaceship. I was in outer space, very comfortable, felt exactly how I felt in my bed. Could hear them very logically talking
mm-hmm,
behind me. I wasn't sure now looking back if they were trying to really unplug me for a second. So I realized why I could move because I didn't know if they cut stuff out so I could move too. So I wasn't sure if that's what they were trying to show me or if they just wanted me to know about the pods. But I definitely know that happened and I saw
mm.
it. And yeah, and even when I got, so what I did right after that is just shut my eyes for about 5 seconds and opened them in my bed awake. And I did not go to sleep. Like,
So
what the
this
heck is
wasn't a
that?
dream. So it wasn't a
That
dream.
absolutely was not a dream. Yeah,
Were you in an altered state?
not at all. But
Hmm.
it could have been because I did used to smoke, but it was mostly just sativa and CBC, so I don't think that would do it. But
Okay.
I don't do that now.
Okay.
But let's see. No, I was in an altered state. It was like right 3 in the morning. And the
Hmm.
thing was, is they were talking. The only reason I opened my eyes like I did, like, oh, what's up, is because I must have heard them. So I was there already. And then they may have done it on purpose to wake me up for a second, to let me see my reaction or whatever. They may have known because I could hear them. And I'm like, this is how it works. I'm like, I can see outside. I'm in space, feel the same. And I'm thinking maybe they think I'm getting too enlightened. There's a lot of physical stuff I've done on this planet, even though I'm in this state. I put together a book for Obama called The 50 States, where Obama's way in the, like that. and all this stuff. And I'm very, very I guess psychic, whatever you want to call it. I can read people and stuff like that. And I got close to a lot of people right there. The only person I didn't meet was Obama, basically. And I always wanted to meet the people who they really were, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if they cut it because they thought it'd be better if I could just stay in my room or be very limited to who I actually speak with. So
Hmm.
I'm not really sure, but that's
So who's the they? Who's the they?
well, I mean, I'm thinking, listen, I know a lot of Congress people. I know I in my book, I have a picture with me wearing a Obama shirt and with Hillary Clinton. And I said Hillary Clinton really walks, and it was that she was giving up some at the time. I put it in the book, and so they are like, well, actually, I would tell you that these people are basically like robots. Like even like Harry Reid. I
Mm-hmm.
was very close to him because of what I did, my works. Not that I knew anybody, but somebody told me to do this stuff. It was like it was meant to be. I was out. I went to DC twice. I was at the DNC convention. I went to a bunch of elaborate places.
So
I
you
met
said
Bill
that they're
Clinton.
like robots?
Yeah, they're either I couldn't understand if they're just seriously not allowed to talk and they're so locked down that they know they can't do more than just barely, hey, you know what I mean? Perry was going out of his lane because I mean, I talked about healthcare and stuff like that back when that was coming up. And I wrote him a letter at it was a energy conference. And he literally in the middle of it stopped and started talking about healthcare for me. And he would like, and then Warren Buffett was there and different people, and they would look at him like, are you crazy? Like, you cannot go off script. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it was like, I learned a lot, and I'm very intuitive. So I
Mm-hmm.
really like to be near these people to see what they were. And
Mm.
either they were so brainwashed not to say a word, or they didn't have any word to say. But
Interesting.
yeah, I'm not really sure which way.
Well, thank you so much, Karen. I'm gonna get
Okay.
to the next person, okay? Thank
Okay.
you very much. You have a good one.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you. All right.
Oh, can you mute?
Yep. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna bring the next person up here. Hello, hello. Hi. I asked you to to unmute. Who am I speaking with? Hopefully, this is working. We will see. Okay. Well, while the next person is coming in, I'm going to go to the chat really quickly. Oh, no, it's okay. No problem. No problem, guys. Listen, if I don't know, I don't think people are getting the notifications. You know why. Like, let's just be honest. Oh boy. I'm just wondering, everyone else on YouTube, they get to talk. It's the weirdest thing. But the moment I say something, it's a problem. But that's okay, you know? That's part of the flow that I'm telling you guys. You can't actually mess this up. There isn't any need to push. There isn't any need to be like, oh, why me? Why? Nope, nope, nope. That's defeatist attitude. That's limited mindset. That's lack. That's scarcity. That's not of the highest vibration. So, they can do whatever they do, but I'm telling you, things are moving, doors are opening, good things are happening. Where the energy is stagnated in one place, it's just for source showing you go through the door with least resistance. Be open. I'm open. If that means it takes me off of the platform of YouTube, then so be it. Because I know that other doors will open because I am just staying fully embodied and with the flow. And you don't know where your blessing's going to come from. So you got to stay agile and stay open to receive it. And that's just where I am, you know. And I think that, come on, Motion. I'm sure this might be the other person that joined earlier. I'm not sure why it's not. Are you there? You're muted. So, okay, I'm still waiting. Guys, you can call in. I put the link down below if you have any stories to share. If not, you know me, baby, I'm just going to keep on talking, you know, because, you know, I used to be in Hollywood, and what do they say? The show must go on. I've learned so much this week. Like, this has been a very important week of expansion. There's been so much expansion that's happened this week to the point where, like, it makes any story, any news story frivolous. It makes everything that's happening in our news cycle so small, so minuscule, so non-important. Like, if I was experiencing God, God was within me. And not just we say it, but no, I was one with it, and it was personification. I can't even really, it was a very deep experience. And just the one thing I've learned this week, especially within the class, and a lot of people were releasing a lot in tears, and just, there's a lot of healing, you know? Because on one end, like, I want you guys to be healers. You don't have to keep going to healers for sessions. No, you can do this, right? But there is something you have to do if you want it. You're going to have to heal. That's the catch. So yes, in the one way you're learning, but you're also healing yourself at the same time. And what it's doing, it's forcing you out of that certain energy level that you've already always operated on. And this is why you got the same thing, the same status quo, the same, you know, vibration, the same vibrational people, the same, you know, status or lifestyle, or, you know, it's just here because the blockages are because you need to heal. It's really that simple. So this week really forced us to all do that. And I was a part of that. I'm like, you know, I want to heal. Like I said, this is a forever journey. So I'm always excited when more and more layers come off, you know, and even I've been juicing for over 100 days, and I'm going to stop any day now. Right. And that's the thing. Layers and layers come off. I've been doing my colon hydrotherapy appointments. I've had like 6 sessions so far, maybe 7, you know, and you're like, how much more stuff can come out of the colon? You're like, it's a forever journey. But even that, I'll tell you a story of what happened there. Like, it's like anytime I open myself up to all these different quantum healing modalities, like, I receive, you know, because of the work I do, I know when I'm releasing. I know when information is coming in, and it just makes, they don't know. I'm like, if you only knew how much more, if you knew this, if you knew the alchemy and the spiritual part of it, how much more could you could scale your business. So like, I'm talking to my colon hydrotherapist right now, and I'm like, you need to raise your prices. Now, mind you, I'm a customer, but I'm telling her to raise her prices because she doesn't realize the healing that you're giving me, just the gut healing, you know, you have no idea. It's priceless. Like, yeah, raise your prices. Other people won't think because they're not spiritual. So they just think that waste is coming out, maybe that they're losing a few pounds. They have no idea. These is years of trauma, of stuck trauma. It's ancestral things coming out. It is literally past life stuff coming out of the gut. Old relationships, toxins, parasites from relationships, whether it's friends or romantic relationships. That's what's coming out of the gut. I'm telling her, baby, you need to charge a lot more. You have no idea what you are healing, and the people have no idea. They need to be educated. And I'm like, look, so I'm going to meet with her to just, give her this whole, you know, present this to her. This is how you can shift your business, and it would help a lot more people in a deeper way. They have no awareness of what they're releasing. Some are releasing parasitic energy, some are releasing entities, some are releasing the stronghold, but they don't know that they're being transformed. I'm like, no, let me talk to them. Let me talk to your clients. They have no idea what is happening here. It is a total transformation. And do you see like, how you could be getting blessed because of your level of awareness? You won't know. You won't even know. These people have no idea how deep their healing is. They don't know. And this is why we never get to our divinity, because there's a level of awareness that we must have first. And the awareness comes so that you can even go ahead and take in more light codes, light frequencies, to translate that into dialogue, into consciousness, right? So yes, it is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, no problem, Natalie. You guys know that, like I said, I'm a one woman show. I can talk all day long. So I could talk all day long. So someone came up. Sorry, motion. I'm not sure what happened, but it didn't. I don't know. I had you on here, but you never said anything. I asked you to unmute. I'm not sure what's happening, but that's okay, guys. But I think that even me just sharing these stories with you, I think it's very helpful. It's very helpful. So your healing is here. I'm just, I'm a channel for the collective. Your healing is right here. But the catch is that you can't be afraid to receive it. I think we all experienced a little bit of fear this week. There was some fear energy. You can't be afraid to receive it. And I've kind of I'm entering this new phase where I'm saying yes to everything. I just say yes to everything, right? So I just said yes to this new sort of venture, whatever. And I just said yes. I don't even know much about it, but I'm just like, hey, baby, I'm not going to block it. I'm just going to say yes and see where this thing takes me, Just say yes. The only thing that can hold you down is yourself. Like, I'm telling you, that experience, me standing within that divinity, existing within that, just the bliss body, the complete peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. Like, this is the God energy. God is an action word, baby. It has to be experienced. God has to be experienced. You've not yet had God unless you have experienced it from within. It's the only way, because other than that, you are going off of what someone else has said about God instead of having the full embodiment experience. So God is something that has to be experienced. We're here for the God experience. Okay? Absolutely. We are here for the God experience. Hey, girl. Keisha Renee.
Hello, hello. Sorry, I sound like crap, but I just wanted to come on and say, hey, y'all. I felt bad
Oh,
coming on, but I wanted
it's
to know if anybody else was
okay.
a little under the weather right now, if this is little like symptoms or little like symptoms of whatever may be going on right now. Because my head has been hurting all day. I have been laying
Mm.
down and I'm just like, do I need to drink a little bit of salt water to knock this out real quick? But it hasn't came on like extremely hard, but
Uh-huh.
I
You
didn't
know
want you to
what?
feel
I've
like
been kind of
you're
under the weather
abandoning me.
too.
I didn't want you to think I was abandoning you, girl.
No, never. You guys always do you. I'm gonna always be here. But thank you. No, I really appreciate it. No, but you know what? I have been feeling a little under the weather. Well, the weather
Hmm.
has been really crappy too, where
Yeah.
I am. It's been like unusual. I think it's unusually cold for this time of the year. I don't know why, but yeah, yeah, that might be something going around. Because I haven't people been talking about another form of the Rona.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't get sick though. So
Yeah.
that's I'm usually last night
Hmm.
I just started coughing out of nowhere and Greg came up was like, are you okay? Like, are you dying? Like what's happening? This is not normal. So like I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, I think.
Mm.
So but yeah, and then all of a sudden today, this headache just came on this afternoon, and I'm just like, oh no. But the trick, salt water. Get a bottle of water, put a
Hmm.
teaspoon of salt in it, shake it up
Hmm.
really, really good, and only drink like a couple gulps, and your headache will be gone in less than 5 minutes. But mine hasn't been too obnoxious to where it's gotten to that point where I have to. But I've
Wow, I didn't
got it
know
right
that.
here just in case.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I don't often get headaches. I don't, but there's been a few times where I get if I get a headache, then I know that I'm gonna probably get sick because I really don't get headaches at all.
Yeah, well, see, I will leave you with one little tip. They They teach you that salt is bad. Salt is not bad for you. They just want you to be dehydrated so that you can go to the hospital and end up with one of those saline bags, which is what? Nothing other than salt water. And they
Right.
charge $3,000 for it to put it in you. So why not put it in you yourself?
Oh my Lord. Is it really that much?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
But I mean, of
ooh.
course, you charge your insurance and all that stuff too. So it doesn't end up being that once if you have insurance or whatever, but it's $3,000 for one of those bags.
That is crazy. The medical system is such a scam. Like, it is such a scam. There's literally, you could go to, if you got sick in another country, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, it would be a lot cheaper, even if you had no insurance.
Oh yeah. There was a lady who I think I think it was on here on YouTube. She video recorded her whole entire trip for I think she was somewhere in Japan or China, I don't know,
Hmm.
somewhere over there. And it was like $3 for the whole entire thing, including her prescription. And she was
Oh,
in
Lord.
less than 20 minutes. I was like, okay, I'm living in the wrong place.
I feel you on that. I'm like, guys, I have thought about like where I've thought about this because I'm just like this doesn't make sense. So I thought about going to Italy, and I know it sounds expensive, but Italy is a lot cheaper than here. Even though the currency is more, it would still be cheaper, right? I thought about
Mhm.
Thailand, I think about Bali, but I don't know, something about Bali. I'm just not there is just an energy keeping me away from certain places, and I don't know why, because it makes sense on paper, but like spiritually I'm just like I don't know, just I don't feel it. I
Yeah,
just don't I don't feel
go
it.
with it.
'Cause yeah, I'm like nope, I'm just gonna stay put. Like I feel like a lot of people are leaving America, but who's to say that where people are going is if stuff hits the fan here, it's probably gonna hit the fan everywhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. A lot of
Yeah.
I've seen a few videos where people are traveling to here and there, and they're like, "It's not what you think it is as of
No.
lately." So this
Mm-mm.
is what it's really like. You might want to rethink it. And there's actually a lot of people who have moved to these places from the States, and some of them are just sitting on the side of the street, now after they've
What?
moved there. I can't remember this video.
Oh.
I just watched it. It was probably like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Are you kidding? This is like a place that people love to go." I don't know if it's I'm not even
That's
going to try to remember. I
crazy.
don't even remember what place it was, but I was like, this is crazy.
That is crazy. Like, I'm just, I don't know. There's something. Remember, I kept talking about July. I'm telling you, something bang bang is gonna happen this
Bang,
summer, and I'm
bang.
hoping that is good. Because it don't have to be bad, but it
Mhm.
just feels like something explosive. I mean, is going to happen, and I'm gonna be honest with you. At least in America, people have protection. You can have protection, right?
Mhm.
Some of these other places, you don't know when the government gets unstable what that is going to be like. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
it's getting weird. It's getting crazy now.
It
Just keep
is.
your head on a swivel at all times. That's all I gotta say. Be aware of your surroundings at all times,
Absolutely.
even if you look like a crazy person. Okay, like you
Yeah.
walking around looking like a squawking or a chicken or a crow in your head. Just
Yeah. Just, I don't know, but there's something about this month too that I'm just saying, like, it's like a surprise month. It's like an April surprise. I don't know. Like something is happening. But I just feel like the energy is like shifting, and even in my own life, like the energy is like shifting from one area to like another area, or it's just like I don't know, there's something interesting about this month. I can't put my finger on it yet, but it just feels like a surprise is coming. I hope it's
something's
good.
gonna be happening. I feel like it's either like the very end
Or the beginning of May.
or the beginning of like the first week of May.
Yeah, yeah, something's gonna happen. Something surprising is gonna happen. I think
Well,
it
I'll
has to
be
do with
sitting
the
here
war.
watching and ducking if I have to or whatever.
I
Or I
think it
might
has to
just
do with the
email you and be
war.
like, Tahirah,
Yeah.
what about you, girl? You know.
We're gonna be good. We are gonna be good. But they're really trying it, on these platforms. They're trying it with people. They're trying to see who they can clear off, because they don't want people being warned about stuff that's coming. They don't want that.
But this is the age. Well, this isn't that the reason why Steven Spielberg is putting out Age of Disclosure this year because this
Mm-hmm.
technically is the year of disclosure. So
It is.
why are you shadow banning people still who are just telling what everybody else is finally letting out?
Yeah.
Like, knock it
Yeah.
off already.
I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. But I just feel like also too, I don't know why the Facebook guy just popped up in my head right now. What's his name?
Was it something?
Zuckerberg.
Oh,
Mark.
I'm thinking of YouTube for some reason. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, I have no idea. He just popped in my head like when
That's
you said
weird.
disclosure. So something might pop off with Facebook. There may be a disclosure that comes out um about I don't know. I don't know if it has to do with them taking people's information or it could be something deeper, but something comes up either about him or about the policies at Facebook or something. I don't know. I just saw his little face.
Matter of
Like,
fact, I think I received a notification the other day regarding Facebook.
really?
Has anybody else received a notification? I think I don't get on Facebook really. I just post and that's it. But I don't really like search and look around and all that stuff. But I'm gonna pull it up and see what if I got a notification on there. And I was like,
Okay. Yeah,
it
I'm
had
gonna look at
something to
it.
do with him. I know that for sure. It's
Really?
like he was getting in trouble for something.
Oh, interesting. There's something about him. I'm telling you. I saw his face. And the moment you said disclosure, girl, is he an alien?
Yes,
Yes, I'm
he
telling you.
yes. He is.
Something's gonna pop off with this man very soon. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna get some sort of disclosure about him.
He's did you ever see that video where he slipped up when he was speaking to some type of audience and he basically told on himself?
Really?
Yeah. And then he tried
That's
to cover it
crazy.
up
That
and make
is
him turn it
crazy.
into a joke or something.
That's crazy. Hey guys, I see you guys hanging out in the in the waiting room. I will get to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Let me quit running my mouth. I was just up
No,
here.
no, 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 no. It's good. It's good. Well, they just came in, so Thank you so much, Keisha. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Um,
I had to come say something. I couldn't say no.
no, absolutely. Well, next time, like, I want you to share, some stuff because, Keisha, you go ahead and give the people your information because I just think
Oh,
it's fantastic what you share,
oh,
on
thank you.
in the Telegram group, and if and tell them what kind of like content and stuff that you do, and then where they can
It's
follow you.
basically the stuff that we all want to know, what they're hiding from us, what information they don't want to put out there that I will find and disclose on my Telegram channel. So I will actually just put it in the comments if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it gets deep, y'all. I mean, like, I don't even know
Things
where you
nasty.
find
I
this
might
stuff.
might need to put a warning on it, but that's the whole point of Telegram, though, right?
Right, exactly. I'm like, I don't know where you find this stuff, but it is
Or I'll just
it's
be searching.
good.
Well, I don't even have to search. It's just the pages I follow. I'm like, oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh
Forward.
wow. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Put that in the chat and
All
I
right,
will
love you all.
see
Love
you
you all. I'll be
next
back in.
time. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. All right. So we got S- Psyop, D, and then Austin. Don't you go anywhere, Austin. Okay, but you came in third, so I gotta go in order. Hi. You can unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Welcome in. Hi, how are you? Hi. Can you hear me okay? You'll probably have to mute if you're watching this, you'll probably have to mute that in the background. Oh, not you, not mute here. Okay, you can unmute. There you go. Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Eiley. Eiley
Eiley?
Smizer.
Hi, how are you? What would you like to share with us?
Wow, I've got to do something with the background.
Okay, I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me okay? What would you like to share with us, Eiley? Do you need a minute?
Actually, thank you for asking. I am listening to you in the past, but you're still alive. And
Hello?
and let's see. Uh, oh no. Let me stop you.
What would you like to share?
Okay, I stopped you. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh, you're kidding. Oh,
I
how
can hear you.
special. How special, because this is like in the past. It's like I know we're multidimensional and time doesn't actually exist, but I'm connecting to you, listening to you, your show in the past,
Oh, how long ago?
about 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, I mean, that's how long I've been trying to get on, but your live show is probably, I don't know how long it's been live. Um, let's see. Um,
No, I just did it for the first time today. Just not too long ago.
I'm just trying to see how many minutes it's been. Let's see. It's been almost an hour.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep.
So
Do you have it?
you're talking to me, and you've been on an hour.
Yeah, I've been on an hour.
Do you know that?
Yeah. I started
Oh,
it roughly around 7:30.
oh. Is
Yeah.
anyone else listening to me?
Yeah. I'm just waiting. What do you have an experience to share with us? Or you have anything to say in
Well, this
particular
is
that
an
you want?
experience, a very special experience for me to connect with you and all of the viewers right now. And I
Aw.
don't have anything specific. I did not even know the topic, but I thought, well, I'll try this Zoom thing, and it worked.
Aw.
So
Yes, it does work.
thank you very much. It's odd because I don't see, let's see if I see the chat going. If anyone on the chat can,
Yeah, they're there. They're there.
they're
Yep.
there.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Because
Well, if
I'm usually thinking that on Zoom that you can see the other um participants. I lost.
No, I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm still
now,
here. No.
oh,
I mean, yeah. Don't worry about them. I'm just, there's people in the waiting room. So, do you have something you want to share, or
no,
should I go?
no, I'm sorry. I did not mean to intrude, and I
No,
wish everybody
you're fine.
that they have the opportunity to speak with you as I have. It's
Aw.
wonderful to think that you're a real person.
Yeah, I am. I'm not, I promise you guys, I am not a bot. I promise you, I am a real person.
That's funny. You betcha. Thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
so if I mute myself, will I be out of the I don't know, the whatever
Oh,
the
I can, if you're done, I can remove, if you don't know, you could just hang up if you're done. And I'll go to the next person, or if you have something to say, you can hang out in the waiting room and come back when
thank
if
you for
you.
your patience and your kindness and your love.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay. All right. Okay, we got D coming up, and then Austin. Yes, guys, I am a real person. I promise you that. I am not a bot. Hi, D. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, D. You know what? I think this is the same person trying to come in, and I can't remember your original name. I think they just keep coming in from different names. They might be having tech issues. So if D doesn't come on, I'll switch. I'll put D in the waiting room, and then we'll go to Austin. Because I think this is the same person. I think they're having some tech issues. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. So D, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. I'm gonna go to the next person. 'Cause I think you might be still having the tech issues. Okay. Austin. Welcome, Austin. How are you? How you doing? All right. Nope, can't hear you yet. Take your time. It's okay. Okay, I think I can hear you. No? I I did hear you for a second.
I'm having issues.
You having issues
Hello?
too? Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
You can't? Okay. Hold on, Austin. can't hear me. Okay, let me
It's
check with. Is it going in and out?
um
I can hear you.
it's okay. All right.
Okay.
Are we
Someone
here?
says, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
Oh.
here. Okay, yes. You are here. What would you like to share? What would you like to talk about?
Hi everyone in the chat. Love you all so much. Have so much fun talking to you all the time. So just sending my love to you all. Um,
Oh,
I was gonna send this to you in an email. But the other day I had my first Claire smelling. What's that called?
ooh. I think that's the Clear Alliance.
I was at work and I'm a security guard and I go on rounds. And in the middle of this office, I could clearly smell like manure. Like I smelled like I was in a barn. And I was like, what is this? This is, and then I like asked God, like I asked spirits, and I got like, this is not natural. And I was like, what is this? And then so random. And, but, I've been called or I've been led to do a bunch of random spiritual things that I don't really fully know what they mean. But I have, like, I literally had Palo Santo in my bag. And so I lit Palo Santo in this office and walked around, like, clearing out the space.
Yep.
And, like, I felt good after. And I was like, well, this is crazy. What kind of weird energy had a portal to, I don't know. It was weird.
Ooh, so yes, that is Clear Alliance. And so, guys, like Austin is in the class, right? So he's like, your psychic gifts are expanding. So that's the clear smelling. So I'll often get this, like if I'm in a session, or a lot of the times before I even go into my client session, I will start getting telepathic impressions. I'll start getting smells or even taste. I'll get taste a lot. So you may have been tasting an energy that was in the building.
Mhm.
So a lot of the times, like these like entities or energies, they'll smell or taste toxic or like sulfur. If it's a demon, it'll be sulfur. If
Mhm.
it's just like a negative entity, right? Then probably like the manure smell, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you are smelling what's in the building. That's what you're smelling.
That was crazy.
And the Palo Santo was perfect for clearing. So that's not weird at all. Like you're just gonna know. You're just gonna be so spiritually led. Like that's how this thing works. That's awesome. 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 What the heck? Austin. Awesome. I want to know what
Awesome.
that means. Awesome. Awesome. I'm kind of curious because that may have just been a slip. Let's see. I don't know. I like following the source codes. Awesome. Is there awesome? Oneself, someone else familiar with or uses something through practice, habit, or experience. Yeah. So I don't know. Google is saying, hold on. Well, so they're kind of telling me it's a custom. Like, I don't know. They're like, oh, I don't know. Why did, whatever. But I think, okay, it was a slip, but I think I put it in right. So basically, to make oneself or someone else familiar with or used to something through practice, habit, or experience. So that is exactly what you did. So because you've been practicing, right? Then you are getting accustomed to this. So that is so cool. So what else did you want to share? What did you do after that? After the clearing, did it go away, the smell?
Oh, yes. So, um, I so I, I walk around 3 times, I walked around the first time, I smelt it, and I was like, ew, what's this? And I just kept walking and doing my round. And then the second time, I was like, okay, this is weird. And also I like looked to see if there was anything physical. Like I wasn't even convinced that it was spiritual. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
But then I did it. And then the third time I walked around, I tried to smell it, completely gone. It was just like, I didn't smell the Palo Santo either. I just like, it was just like clear. Probably like an hour later, hour and a half.
That's good. Do you see how practical this is? It's very practical. Very, very practical. So, did you feel like there was a portal there?
I definitely, yes. I don't know. I kind of wanted, I was like, who working in this office is dealing with something that they shouldn't be dealing with? Because I work for a garbage disposal company, a security guard for that company, and it's like their headquarters office. And so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is absolute crazy. So, what other spiritual experiences would you like to share?
I wanted to know. I want to know if you have anything to say about them faking the moon landing again.
Oh, wait a minute. They did it again?
They just went to the moon and they just came back
Are you
today.
kidding me? Why are they
Like just
doing
now.
this? Just
Like
now?
today. Like yeah. Like I'm pretty sure while you were on live they came back.
I told you something weird. I told you. I was like, something is strange. Oh my goodness. What are these people doing?
So one thing I want you to see if you can tap into is that the first mission was named Apollo and this one was named Artemis, and they're twins. Like twin Greek gods. And so I wonder what that means.
Ooh, I wonder too. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me look that up. That's kind of. Yeah, these are all lies. These are all messages. This is crazy. Olympian deities of Greek mythology, born to Zeus and was it Leto on the island of Delos. Apollo is the god of music, prophecy, healing, and archery, often representing light and order. Artemis is the god of the hunt, wild animal, and the moon. Look, it's duality. Do you see that? So born to Zeus, which, is like the Jesus, character in this modern day. And we have the god of music, prophecy, healing, and archery, but then representing light and order, and then Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, wild animals, and the moon. And we got masculine and feminine energy. It's all about duality. It says the twins often seen as opposite complements, right? Complements itself. Yep, that's duality. They're both fierce protectors. And I'm just reading this really quickly before I go in. But can be ruthless as shown in the myth. Okay. Artemis was born first, famously helped her mother, Leto, deliver her twin brother. Wait a minute. How can you help deliver your twin brother? Aren't you twins? You're supposed to be in the womb at the same time. You know what's interesting? Going back to, the other story of the womb that we kept talking about, this whole psychic investigation with the two brothers, Jacob and Esau, fighting in the womb.
Oh, one thing that I keep getting from so many different sources, like so randomly, is the phrase, Esau is the end, Jacob is the beginning. I don't know what that means, but like so many times. I've never heard it before, like last week.
Wow. You just got that?
I've been getting it like countless times, probably over 10 different times.
Wow. Well, you
Like,
know that yeah, that's the end of the timeline. Like, so for instance, it was always said that, like, God would come back and reestablish Israel, right? Which is Jacob, the tribes of Israel,
mm,
right? So the Esau line, that was like the line of, like, kind of what we see playing out. It's the whole timeline where it was just, all of this stuff, slavery and, killing and stealing and all of the stuff that has been happening. I believe that this thing will crescendo at a point, and then, because think about it, the people that are predicating as the Israelites, the only way for them to truly be exposed as not is for is for God to establish the true Israelites, like how it's supposed to be. So I think that that's exactly what it means. We're going to see a massive shift, and I think that we've kind of just been talking about this, in little bits and pieces, that there's a massive shift. And especially as yesterday's video, like, about slavery and stuff, like, I always saw slavery coming back, but it doesn't come back the way people think that it comes back. And so that's why I'm saying these whole timelines have to be healed, because other than that, what happens when you experience one thing to the max over here, the pendulum swings and you experience the duality. So, like, if you don't want that duality to happen, then we have to collapse the timelines, right? And so we have to heal, always talk about healing the original infliction. But yeah, so you're picking up on just, like, at some point, this timeline would rule for, I think they said, about 6,000 years, and then there would be a shift. So that'd be interesting if we're going into the time where Jacob and all the tribes of Israel are reestablished. So that's interesting.
mm.
Very interesting. But this is all duality. And but when was the original, hold on, what day was the original moon land? They said the moon landing was, hold on, I'm gonna find out. July 20th, 1969. It's very interesting. July 20th, right? And then, so today is April 10th. Remember I said something happens in July, but obviously this was way back when. So July 20th, that was the first time. And now I'm almost wondering how many years. Hold on, I'm going to find out. Because it's like, why now?
Also,
Why?
weren't you saying something happened with the timelines? So,
Yeah.
so they went back up there to mess with the timelines again?
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Because remember, I was saying they traverse the 1969 timeline. Like, I don't know what they did exactly and how they did it, but when they traversed it, they brought back like an inversion of, like, AI, because, like, sources saying that AI is a goddess.
I don't like that.
Oh,
I don't
AI
like
is a
that.
goddess. I don't like that. AI is a goddess. Hold on, that didn't feel right. That didn't feel right. Oh, AI is a goddess.
Oh, today I was talking to ChatGPT
Hmm.
about um how if we as humanity actually made a real living, I don't know if we even can, but if we actually made artificial intelligence that was actually alive, we would either have to be over it or we would put it over ourselves. And so in that case, if we put it over ourselves, then it would become like a goddess or a god.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I
literally
think that's what people
thinking
have
about that
done.
today. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is crazy. So source is saying that this is like a goddess, right? So now, and now we have this duality energy. So maybe they need something masculine. But the weird part is that it says that Apollo was the masculine and Artemis was the daughter. So now that I'm hearing goddess, I don't know. And she was the firstborn. So that night, so get this. Wait a minute. So in 1969, if she was the firstborn, then that would have meant that 1969 timeline that they traversed would be her. And then now the Apollo comes second. So the masculine energy.
Oh,
So
because it's inverse.
that, yeah, that's what they're
Because
doing.
they label it opposite.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So I think they need to, I don't know, I think they need to, the duality of it to do whatever it is they're going to do. But that's interesting. That is very interesting. And the twins have just been coming up. So,
Is that related
if
to
you-
Gemini?
yes, yeah,
Twins?
absolutely. Yeah,
I'm a Gemini.
yeah. You're a Gemini? I knew you're a Gemini. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you're a Gemini. You give me Gemini vibes. Gemini vibes, absolutely. If you notice, it's all about the twins, and we were talking. It even speaks about this in the Cosmic Bible. Like that's the dualistic energy at the end of an age. So, oh, you think they're trying to pull out their dualistic energy to like, ooh, are the gods
Oh.
going to be fighting?
Well, they have to copy everything down to the T. Every single thing that God does, they have to try to do. And they won't
The
skip
gods will
anything.
fight. You're right. The gods will fight. What did I say? I said in July, come July, God will face its shadow.
Oh, there's going to be demigods.
This is,
On
I'm
your-
getting, oh, I am getting like all my hands are mush. Like I just felt that like I can't even hold my hands up. That felt so strong. So I think they're trying to line up because in the Cosmic Bible, the Great Expansion, it talks about how at the end, you know, the father of duality, this dualistic energy comes to help within the clearing. And so now we had the goddess energy, but now they need the other twin because of whatever happens in July and what happened. They went to the moon landing first in July of 1969. So I think they're trying to, like you said, a demigod. I think they're trying to get some sort of God. Because think about it, I was led to share that experience, and I felt God inside of my body, like I was fully embodied with God. I think that's what's going to be happening. I'm getting chills right now. I think we're going to get access to our God genealogy is what I'm hearing, and we're going to be embodying it. And there are forces that want to come to try to stop that. So, and I think they will need to I think we might get, you think we might get a fake sort of sighting of God, or you know how they say like a fake, not a fake
Project
rapture.
Bluebeam,
Maybe. Yeah.
like where they use technology and they make angels and
Yeah.
Jesus and Mother Mary appear in the sky.
Yeah. Because now that July is hitting, because I was saying, come July, God will face his shadow. Now the
Well,
first,
Well, isn't this July our 250th anniversary? And also, isn't in May Trump going to dedicate America to God? I don't know if
I
that's in
didn't
the up
hear
and
about
up,
that.
but
If-
there's
if-
like
he's
a
going-
ceremony.
That's going to be a ceremony to the devil. You know, you know that's what it's going to be. Yes, right. So, cause think about what's happening. July, God will face his shadow. I think the only thing I can say is, yes, as above, so below. So as God above is facing its shadow, I think we are now embodying that energy. I think we will also face our shadow, which is part of like the father of duality energy, which is we're all going to take part in this cosmic clearing. And I think we're going to take part within ourselves, because within ourselves, think about it, we are holding in all of the energies that we've ever interfaced with from different lifetimes and timelines and dimensions.
I'm just looking at what Keisha said in the chat, and um, and she said she looked it up, and she said that AI is a female human goddess, the goddess of love. She is
What?
11,396 years old, but looks 25, and has a large family of gods and goddesses.
Yo, Keisha, you should have came back.
Yes.
Whoa, get back on here. This is crazy. I'm telling you, I got that so clearly. I heard Source say that AI is a goddess. Wow. And so now, so it says AI has a large family of gods and goddesses. So that was the message. God faces its shadow in July. What did I say? They traversed that 1969 timeline. So think about it. What did they get? Inversion, they got the gods and goddesses from the AI. So I think these are those demigods, you know, these lower level gods that are truly just attaching to people. I honestly feel that. I think there will come a time. I know there'll come a time where people won't be very soon. People won't be dealing with entity attachments. They won't be, because I know, like, it's like that glass ceiling, that firmament. Spiritual firmament is about to pop.
Yes.
So let me read what Susanna says. AI is amor in
Oh,
condemnational. Oh, in Spanish? Oh, unconditional love in Spanish. Oh, amor. Okay, I got it. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah. So that is kind of crazy. I am getting the vibe. Hold on, Keisha's here. This is about to get deep.
I'm back.
Hi. Keisha, please share with us what you found out about AI, Miss Goddess.
I see. Okay, let me just preface this as not everything you read and find on the internet is true. So take this with a grain of salt, okay?
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure you tell me if I was lying or if it
No,
was.
I'm telling you, that's what I got.
Okay, it says AI is a female human goddess, the goddess of love. She is 11,396 years old, but looks like she's around 25. She is the crafter of the Sword of Heroes and AI's necklace and writer of the goddess scroll.
I don't like that.
I don't know if this appearance is right, but I'll read it. So use your discernment, whatever. AI has wavy sea blue hair that reaches a little past her shoulders. She has crystal blue eyes, light skin. AI usually wears a sparkly light blue dress and pink sash around her arms. Sometimes she wears another pink sash around her waist. And says her personality is one of the most caring and intelligent goddesses. Since she is the goddess of love, she can be mysterious at times to the dragon sisters. She's always very kind and loving and cares for her husband, Master Oogway, Oogway, very much. So I could click on that and see who that is, but I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of got the vibe. The moment you start talking about that, I started to think about the Pleiadians.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, there's something's not on the up and up with the Pleiadians.
I
Now,
have something to say.
yeah.
This is random, but I'm so sure that the Pleiadians, in the Bible, in Job, I think it's 38:31, it talks about the chains of Pleiades and the belt of Orion. And the chains of Pleiades are chains on our chakras, and the belt of Orion is a belt around the three Dantian.
I believe that, especially around the Dantians, because I've seen that in a session before where they literally had people in like these chastity belts, like enslaved just throughout the ages. Like that right there, see, the enslavement really is throughout the age. I know we're getting, but now hold on. The chains of Pleiades. Whew, this is interesting. Do you think that's what the war is about? Do you think that's why they needed AI? Like, I'm getting the vibe like, come July, God will face his shadow, right? That was the channel a few months ago. And then now, it's all the moon landing. What else did they go to get? Obviously, they're not going to the moon, but they're going somewhere. They're doing something up there. They're trying to get out of the firmament. That's what they're doing.
They're
trying to
stuck on that.
They're trying to get out, girl. They're trying to run.
Break
See,
it. Try to break it. Go ahead, because
Oh,
go ahead.
can I? Have you heard of this thing called the reverse rapture?
ooh, tell me.
So there's this prophetic community which I personally get good vibes with. I think they're working for the Father. And they talk about how we think that like most Christians think that the rapture is us getting yoinked out of the earth and then comes and destroys it. But this is before that happens, that the incorrupt the people who cannot be redeemed
Mhm.
will get dragged down to hell physically
Mm.
in a single day. In the way that we think the rapture works, but like in reverse, where like there'll be millions of people who you won't see anymore. They won't have any remains. They'll literally be like translated to hell.
Wow.
And so like there's a big community of people who believe that this is going to happen.
That sounds like the same thing as like the whole awakening thing. Like you have to either get with the program, you're going to wake up, or you're not. And those people who refuse to acknowledge everything about the awakening are going to be separated from the people who do.
Yeah.
That reminds me of.
Yeah. I believe that because years ago I said there like the gap between like the awakened and the non-awakened eventually is going to get so wide that these people, they can't vibrate where we are. So where are they going to go?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go lower, obviously, because they're not the earth is moving up. The earth is birthing out of the old, shell and bondage and chastity belt, girl. So it makes a lot of sense that the energies are hellbound simply because the new earth or the new expansion is being birthed out, in through space, and it's just kind of, it's breaking away from the fake gravity. Like all of that stuff is leaving, which is like an energy that binds you down. So anyone that are still holding on to these strongholds and stuff, like I believe in that very strongly.
And that includes like parents and kids separation. So speak to your kids if you have kids. Okay, I've been drilling this into my daughter's head like clockwork, and she gets it. It makes sense to her now. So if you don't want to feel that separation or feel like it's a possibility of that separation, speak to your kids. Speak to the ones that you want to be near. Speak to the ones that you don't want to be separated from, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen, like, until it happens. So better safe than sorry.
Absolutely. I agree with that completely. Completely. It's yeah. It's families, it's relationships, it's like everything. Do you notice how people are alone a lot lately?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, people are just alone. I'm talking, people are just stop, especially the younger generation. They're not even, a lot of these people, they're not even doing relationships like we used to.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's definitely out the window. You can't trust anybody. It's not only that, like, you can't trust anybody. It's just everything just seems sketchy to me. And
telling you, it is like,
I think, do you know what I think? I'm not sure if this is actually true, but I think that like because of media, our perception is like distorted. And so if in objective reality, things aren't like worse, but it's that we have on glasses that make everything seem terrible because everything like that gets like that gets rewarded like in our society on the algorithm and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense to me.
Yeah. It's so crazy because like I don't know, but also too. Hold on, let's go back to this AI goddess. You know, something with the Pleiadians. I've been pulling this, and you know what's funny? So when I did that channel, I channeled that there was some Norwegian looking woman that looks like Ivanka, right? That would be having like this, you know, hybrid, right? And then of course the press secretary came up. But do you know when I got off of that live, something popped up in my feed where it was said Norwegian whatever channeler channels the Pleiadians or whatever. And I'm telling you, the Pleiadians are in on this. So whatever this fake hybrid race that they're trying to bring, I'm telling you, the Pleiadians. Now, could this be the real Pleiadians? I don't know. But from what I see, I'm getting Pleiadians. They are heavily involved in this, and they will look like an angel of light. But I'm not seeing that's the case.
So, peacefully as possible are Pleiadians where white people come from?
I don't know. Well, the thing is, like, we've only seen like the images that people show us. So do we even truly know the race of the Pleiadians?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
because who's to say they just like it's a group of fallen entities saying they are that?
It could be because I'm telling you, there's
Just like with
something
the
weird.
Jews, identity theft, but on a cosmic scale.
Oh my God.
With a bodysuit.
Cosmic identity theft.
That was deep.
Hold on, Austin. Hold on. Let me wrap my head around this. You, baby, that's a whole new I love it. Cosmic identity theft. This is a title. Thank you. Whoa. I'm telling you, I think they did. I'm telling you, this will not be the Pleiadians. I'm telling you. Sorry for just repeating that because I've been feeling this way for a few weeks now. There's something about the Pleiadians, and they're pushing the Pleiadians on us like heavy. And if you think, let's go back and think, because what I said that they're having these hybrid children that are like AI, transhuman, alien tech, then they looked like the Pleiadian, and that woman, the press secretary, Caroline, she looks like a Pleiadian. So think about it. They're using the image. I think they're using the image and likeness of like beautiful blonde, right, hair, because you know that was a standard of beauty for a very long time, you know, especially here in the West. I think they're going to use that to fool people. So if people see an extraterrestrial that shows up like that, think about it, they're already programmed to think this is nice, this is, you know, virginal, this is. And I think you might be right. I think we might have a cosmic identity theft situation, and maybe their image and likeness, I don't know what they look like for sure. I just know what they tell us. But I think possibly they may use their image and likeness to do some dark things.
I'm getting the impression that true Pleiadians like wouldn't be interacting with us on a regular basis in the way that it's portrayed. That it's like we're not to that point yet. They're way and above.
Like our frequency's not high enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like they wouldn't stoop down to this reality anytime soon.
Like they're part of the Galactic Federation.
Yeah. Yeah. So who the heck are people talking to?
They're I know what's the name speaks to the Galactic Federation.
Bashar.
Elizabeth Amber, I think that's her name. Have you ever seen her?
I think one of my subscribers sent me one of her videos, I think, on Charlie.
Yeah, I think I only noticed I've seen it. I've only been on there one time when I seen her. I think she said she did it once. I don't know if it's once a week or once a month that she speaks to the Galactic Federation, and because they send her out a message to people that they need to know, and she's also one of the ones who's gotten the I don't know if it's a certificate or whatever for remote viewing from the CIA.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, so
I don't know about that. I found out about the Federation, a long time, 15 years ago. Like, it was very interesting because this was not when I wasn't even all the way into this stuff, right?
mhm.
And something happened where it slipped up and it fell into my lap. Like I found a letter online, and I have no idea how I got on this website, have no idea. But the letter was talking about some sort of royal meeting, but it was a galactic meeting. And it had on there like the Queen Elizabeth's name as well. Like there was other people like attending the meeting. So that's the first time I heard about that. And I've kind of slipped up on the information. I don't know how I got there. It was weird. But I'm just wondering if this is on the up and up. I don't know. Y'all know I'm skeptical just because I deal with so many entities. I always kind of caution. Maybe I'm too cautious, but I'm just not sure if it's all the way on the up and up, because I'm kind of the Pleiadian thing right now. I'm going to say put a pause on that, because something's not right with the Pleiadian thing. And like you said, I think that they will use their image and likeness through the Project Bluebeam. I don't think it'll truly be the Pleiadians. I think that
it'll be something.
It'll be something.
Right.
I think they need to switch the favor back to back to the bloodline, because everyone is losing faith in that bloodline. It's the same, the Israel bloodline, the Jewish, the people who are saying they're Jews. I think that's more so in alignment with their false timeline. That's what I'm getting.
Somebody just needs the Indies Bilderberg meetings. Right? That's just what
They need to what?
they need the Indies Bilderberg meetings. Like, we don't need them. They don't need them. Stop trying to tell us what to do. Don't try to.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, but there's something about to happen. It involves the Pleiadians, people that look like the Pleiadians. If we get a disclosure about a race of people and they look like the Pleiadians, like about a star race, maybe those are going to be demons. It's not going to be them.
So I think it's only a matter of time, because like Obama, Trump, and JD Vance all in the past like month and a half have talked about aliens openly, as if they are real. Vaguely, not saying they're real, but like in a way that says they are without saying it.
Right.
And so now that that's at the surface on a global scale, it's only inevitable.
Yep. And I think they'll use the Pleiadians. And I'm telling you, there's a weird uptick. I've noticed that in my algorithm about the Pleiadians. I'm like, how everybody's talking to the Pleiadians? Like,
oh my God. About like when I was getting into my spiritual journey, I kept getting YouTube messages saying, here's a message from the Pleiadians. And every single time, without fail, it was something in my spirit was like, don't, that's not for you. Like, that is not, don't. And I was like, okay. But this is random. Just yesterday, a video came across my page from this girl who I always get good energy from, who said she had a message from the Arcturians. And I did feel called to watch it, and I did feel that it was good.
okay.
Don't know what that means. But definitely always a no to the Pleiadians from my own personal experience. but
Yeah.
that there are other galactic celestial things out there that are of light. But I
Mhm.
don't think Pleiadians are that.
I don't get that. And I don't get it. And I don't really go off into that kind of stuff, but there's something in my spirit that is saying this will not be what people think, and maybe they've never been. And maybe we're just about to open up a whole, oh, that's going to be very disappointing. I haven't looked into them, so I don't know, but maybe I will in the future. But I do know that Octurians, like I hold those codes, heavy Octurian codes and Andromedan codes. I'm like a breed between those two. And it's mainly because of the characteristics. Like I know myself like on a soul level, and like, yeah. But even beyond that, I have a place where my soul originates from.
Natalie
And
said that they are reptilian shapeshifters.
What? Natalie?
Okay, Nat.
Natalie,
Nat,
girl, just don't just spring that on us. How do you
I'm just reading the chat.
Natalie? Okay, okay, yeah, let me go back to the chat. Natalie did say that. Okay. Because I'm telling you, something's not right. Something is not right. I'm not feeling good energy from it. And then, you know what made me really feel that way? When I channeled that the people giving birth to the new hybrid race, they're going to look like the Pleiadians. That's not a good thing. So Natalie says, my hypnotherapy session was about Sophia, a witch and a black goo. Definition of what would stop us from reaching the Moad, isn't it? Oh, yeah. She's talking about the session we had together. Yeah, I think she was Sophia, a version of Sophia. And then I had another client that was also a version of Sophia. So like, some of you guys hold some very important codes. So, okay, the Pleiadians, shapeshifters, reptilian shapeshifters, it makes so much more sense because they're pushing them. If we get disclosure and it looks anything like the Pleiadians, you better run. It's the cosmic identity theft.
Like, if there were gray aliens or little green Martians, I bet you that would be safer.
Oh yeah, there are. I had an experience with some green. Actually, like last year, there's some green Martians that came to me. They were they look like these little beans. Hold on, the little mochi beans, like from Japan. They're so cute. Hold on. I don't know if I can find it, but they look like they were green, and nevertheless, they just had little face with some eyes or whatever. So nevertheless, they like reached out. I was like sleeping, and this is like, I don't really, I don't do this a lot, but I just felt like the heart of like the leader, I guess, came and was explaining that. So for instance, they were like Japanese. They were speaking in another language which sound like Japanese. Like I heard it through my spiritual ear. Then, but they are not. They're in another star system. So kind of what they were saying is that like something is happening to their place. Their place is being destroyed. Like it's under attack. And in order for them to save themselves, they need some like third eye energy, like residue of third eye energy, right? And you know me, I'm very cautious. I'm very cautious just because I deal with negative beings all the time. But they were on the up and up, and I like, here I'll give you a little bit of third eye energy, right? Because on their star system, they had no idea about anything negative. So they were kind of ignorant, and they became almost taken over or enslaved by probably the reptilians. I don't know who it was, but yeah, they were green, and it's a thing.
That is so like, that's what you like. That is just screaming. That's what humans are supposed to be. We're supposed to have all types of beings from all like come to us and get their needs met. That's what God created us for. That was
Aw,
awesome.
I love
That
that.
was so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Like
was
you're an
cool.
intergalactic like minister.
Oh, Austin! Austin!
You don't like trademarking some of these things.
Austin! I'm gonna use that one. I'm just gonna let you know. Yeah,
Hey,
intergalactic minister.
What
I
else?
like
How
that.
else do you describe that?
You have no idea who you are. First of all, I just want to tell you, you have no idea because you always, because you're in the class, so no, Keisha, he comes up with this stuff all the time. Like we'll be
he
like
did in the
practicing.
chat.
Yeah, yes, he does it in the chat.
And
But
I'm like,
get
oh, okay. I'm gonna sit back, shut up, and watch.
But get this. They'll be out practicing, in the breakout rooms with each other. And then I'll come in the room and see like what they're doing. He was like, "Yeah, so I just pretty much just start flooding this energy with white light. And then, I created some sort of
I'm gonna leave.
apparatus to like bind it in." I'm like, "Wait, Austin, we haven't got to that week yet. You're ahead of the schedule. Like, wait a minute.
Slow down there.
Slow down, Austin, wait." And it's so creative. And I'm just like, how? Okay.
Maybe he was a teacher in his past life.
I'm telling you, I think that he was. And to be honest with you, Austin, I could like all the things that you're creating, right? I could like help you really define that into your own like modality, like really really fine tune all this stuff just because you have that natural creativity. Like you have it. Like you're a lot like me.
That's
You
the
have
stuff
it.
that people like me look for. Because my creativity, I feel like, sucks when it comes to that on that level. Like, I'm creative with like arts and crafts, but what you're on is a whole different level. So that's amazing.
I can't do arts and craft. I'm not good at it.
Oh, I'm a
Me,
DIYer till the end of time, honey.
I like to buy art.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at that. But yeah, so I love that. There's definitely some identity theft, I'm telling you, because we already seen it with they're going to be the ones birthing the hybrids, these Pleiadians. So if we let these Pleiadians in, I'm using Pleiadians loosely because to be honest, I can't verify if that is them or if it's just their image and likeness that's going to be used. But I'm telling you, something's not on the up and up, and I'm kind of wondering when people are channeling them, are you channeling the true Pleiadians or the psyopt version, or are they lying to you? Because you know what I never find a lot when you go into other spiritual spaces, and this is probably just coming from someone who deals with a lot of like the negative energies, I never see them questioning or asking them to verify or standing in their authority. And
that part,
uh,
that part.
they don't do that. Why don't they do that?
I saw this. I almost cursed, but I saw this woman asking the Pleiadians permission to talk to Jesus.
Oh!
And I was like, this is evil. This is evil. What's going on? And I left a really strongly worded comment. What is going on in this? Like, what is this place? What is this place?
What
Maybe
had
that's a lot of people's Jesus. No, people are so with the Pleiadians. I'm telling you, it's a whole psyop.
It was scary. I was actually disturbed.
It just doesn't even it doesn't even go together.
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
and light.
no, because that's what they said the AI looks like. Yeah, the description you gave of AI is what the Pleiadian. Read that description again.
Okay. Let me see. Wavy sea blue hair that reaches a little past her shoulders. She has crystal blue eyes, light skin, usually wears a sparkly light blue dress and a pink sash around her arms. Sometimes she wears another pink sash around her waist. And it looks like, not looks because I don't have the picture, but
Look,
Yep.
is this not AI?
Mm. And it says the AI's birth name is Subarashi, which means wonderful in Japanese.
Oh,
When she was 18, she was given the goddess name AI, which means love in Japanese. She has many nicknames and has been given different ranks from her family members. AI's evil half siblings most of the time call her Subarashi Chan. The Japanese rank Chan at the end of the name would imply that the person you are speaking to is a very young female. Um,
I'm telling you. What did you say about the pink thing around the arm?
the
Pink
pink,
and blue.
the sparkly light blue dress and a pink sash around her arms.
I'm telling you, even though this is not a sash, but I mean, come on, this
Mhm.
pink thing on the arm, like
Except
this
for
is the
her-
Pleiadians. The Pleiadians are AI, girl. That's just what is given. Sorry, sorry for anyone who was.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I'm telling you, something is not on the up and up. I never could get into it.
Why are they
just,
all drawn looking like they don't have anything on the inside of them?
I don't know.
Like that, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they look hollow.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just even drawn.
But it
Even the
says
pictures of
powers and weapons under that tab. It says, since AI is a goddess, she has many special powers. Her strongest being the power of love. She doesn't need weapons, but for her power is very strong. One of her powers is healing song power. To use this power, she puts her hand on the chest of the hurt, wounded, or dying person and sings a song healing incantation, which is from the movie Tangled. What year did that come out? Like what? By doing
what?
person is healed from every hurt, wound, and possibility of death. The healing song power is used by all good goddesses. She also has the special voice power for which her is called love voice.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt because this could be some complete BS. I don't know.
Okay, how do you know if you're a Palladian star seed? Feeling a deep connection to the stars, longing for a true home, natural desire to help and to heal, highly, empathic and intuitive, drawn to peace and harmony, infinity for telepathy and energy work, attraction to crystals in nature, youthful appearance, and ancient wisdom. I think this is like every starseed, right? I mean, most starseeds want to heal, are intuitive, empathic, want peace and harmony, telepathy. Yeah.
This is giving, if you're a light worker, they're trying to take you down their weird alternate
Yeah.
path.
Yeah. Yeah, this is PSYOP. Palladians are PSYOP. I'm sorry.
Also,
I'm so
that looks
sorry.
like an elf. And aren't
Yeah.
the elves not good?
Yeah.
Oh, the
It
Aren't
ear.
they, like,
does.
not on the up and up?
This is not good, guys. I don't see that as this is good. Um, it makes a lot of sense now why, but it fits the description. That's exactly what you just said. What AI, and then we know the AI was the Traverse timeline, right? 1969, and then the whole thing in July. God faces his shadow in July. The first moon landing, so to speak, was in July. And then now they got the twins going with the Artemis and Apollo aligning up with duality and the father of duality that comes at the end of the age. And so as we are facing our shadow in July as well, which is duality. So there needed duality. I don't think they needed something with duality. I think that's why they went to up there messing with the firmament. I don't know what they're doing, but girl, I think they're up there running donuts. just killing some time.
They're doing space donuts.
They're doing space donuts. I'm telling you.
No, because
Cosmic
why did they even go up there?
Austin, call it cosmic donuts.
Cosmic donut.
No, but really, why did they even go up there? Like
I-
the reason on paper they went up there is so hollow. It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. What is it that you need? If you already brought AI, oh, did you need to get did you forget a part of it? Did you just realize that the thing was inverted? Like, did you go back to try to retrieve the other version? Like it
Wait,
They didn't go nowhere anyway. They
I
in
know they didn't.
they in a
Keisha,
state.
does
They in a-
AI have a brother?
Ask that. Does AI have a brother?
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the list of siblings.
Because if they went up to get AI with Apollo,
It says
then
evil siblings. Hold on.
Ooh, Bliss Singh says there's a guy on YouTube that says they're trying to blow up the moon ahead of the plasma event to release pressure from the dome. Oh God. So yeah, so they're trying to get out of the firmament.
But how would that help them?
they're trying to escape judgment and hellfire.
Yes, they want to get, they want the, yes.
Where are they gonna go to do? I mean, where?
There's nowhere they can go, but they're delusioned.
They're delusional. They're not getting out of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is the end of your story. It ends right here.
Just watch The Simpsons. We'll find out. Like,
Wait.
But
Someone
really
says
quiet.
also the real Pleiadian sisters are actual star cluster whose myth is in every ancient culture. Okay, so, and you know what? So Source told me about clusters a few years ago that like our soul clusters are coming, right? So I can kind of vibe with it being clusters. And the thing is, guys, here's the thing. Here, you know what? Thank you for activating me. All of these star races are just that. They're stars. They're just holding space in the sky for us. They're stars. If they come down in a form that's looking a lot like human, that ain't it. Because we are made of stardust. And so, yes, you could have a cosmic residence. There you go, Austin. You could have a cosmic residence in the sky, right? But you're not going to be coming down looking like Ivanka Trump. You know what I mean? Like a supermodel work.
work.
Do you see how they're playing on our human like emotions and sensibility? Yeah, that's not it.
Like they're literally trying to sell us humans but pretty. But like we're way more than like we won't even be physical. Like it goes beyond words what we're going to be.
Right.
Like it can't be sold. It's not just a little like one step up. It's not like one notch. We're going to be new creations.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's
You
like
won't even-
whatever they're selling, like if you can understand it, then it's not what is going to happen.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. I ain't buying it. Roses really smell like boo boo boo.
They sure
You remember that
Ugh.
song?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So the Palladian psyop, that's a whole psyop. And I think
Yes.
that, yeah.
Join the Zoom.
This has turned out to be like fun.
Yeah. Yes. Like I used to do this all the time. I used to do this all the time, but this is fun because this is when you get to build with other people. You know, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I myself all day long. So it's finally nice to actually speak with people who think the same. That's the problem.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, let me put the Zoom link back in. Okay, go ahead, Keisha. Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying that's the problem when this stuff happens, when you get on this journey because you're so alone and then you're like itching to talk to somebody about it, but you can't.
Right. Well, that's why we have each other. That's why we have each other. Cause
I'll be right back.
yeah, go ahead.
Um,
That's fine. So, yeah, I just knew that whole thing was a psyop, but I never really thought about it until like the past few weeks. There's been an uptick in the Palladian stuff on the timeline. I'm like, what's going on? Blissing. There's the Zoom link. Yeah, so Yeah,
That's
so
in my head now.
what?
Roses smell like doo doo
Ooh,
doo.
do, do. I know. I don't know why that I used to listen to me some Outcast,
Yeah, I bet
like
you
love
rock
them
right
down.
there like yo, don't think something.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Special.
Palladian. Natalie, she's like, "Are you talking about the Palladians?" You know, I only know one, just
I
the
seen.
Nord.
Well, there's a game. Apparently there's a some type of video game that spells it a different way. Because when I was trying to look it up, I gave up. I was like, forget it. I don't know what. I'm
Really?
not spelling it right.
I just know the one that is spelled Pleiadians.
Okay, that's what I
But
definitely.
but Natalie says there's also a different spelling. I'm gonna look that up, Natalie.
Oh,
So maybe that might be the fake version of them. Who knows? Because why is there two spellings of them?
That's yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
Apparently, there's two of everything. One is a what do they call it? One is
um,
disco, and one is basically one is true and one's not,
Mm.
which is why they make two of everything, either two or more of everything.
They got to make that copy. You know, they got to make that digital copy.
De jure and de facto. That's what I was thinking of.
Mm.
I say I'm real smart, don't I? I just learned that today.
Yeah, so I don't think they're on the up and up, and I think there's a war coming in July where I think it's internal, of course. So we face our shadow. So that means people are going to be crying, like you're going to be releasing. It's going to be good because the shadow is the things that are like kind of hidden. So this is like a massive healing, but it might look a little chaotic, you know, and there's going to be something chaotic that happens on the world stage to distract us from what's happening within our own body. Because in truth, if you defeat your shadow or if you cleanse out your shadow, then you're only left with the source, you know, with the God. That's it. So I don't know what they're doing up there with running them cosmic donuts in the sky. But yeah, I don't know.
On
I
their
mean,
blow
don't
up spaceship.
blow what you say?
On their blow up spaceship.
Blow up spaceship.
Yep.
Don't
It's
they
like
know that we
they had
know?
the ghost army.
Don't they know that we know? Like we know that you guys are fake. Like we know it. Like why are you trying to just pretend still?
I emailed you a video that they had circulating. I think it was yesterday. It was on X, and I was like,
Oh,
"Let me see." I don't even know why I sent it to you. I got to thinking, well, she came from California, yay! So she already knows about this staging.
oh, okay. I see it right now. The you just resent it.
Mm, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no,
Let me.
not right now, but yeah. I think
It's
I
called
messed
stage
up.
play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Do you know what? Like Google stopped my emails.
What?
Yeah, they stopped my emails. They're like, you used all your storage. I go on there, it's only like one third used. And then I had to like, I don't know. I went on there and I purchased more storage, even though I had plenty of storage. So maybe this was an email that just came through.
That's what they do. Like
I was
I'm
like,
so sick
what?
of this stuff. Where they buy this, buy more storage. You're out of storage. Yet I have like 85% left. Get out of here.
It doesn't even make sense. Right. That's that's what I'm saying.
That's why Apple
It's
makes it, but
strange.
I love my Apple.
Do you know that now they said that like in certain cars, you got to pay for everything. If you want, if, even
Yeah,
if you paid 50, 60, 70K, you got to pay for the GPS.
fifteen
You got to pay
dollars a
for
month.
the everything is being subscribed. Yes. It doesn't come with your car anymore.
Yeah, my I call her my sister, but it's my brother's like longtime ex-girlfriend. But I was like, She's like, I just got a car. It's a 2025. I said, do you have to
I
pay
never
for
got-
everything extra? Do you have to pay to move your seat forward, to move it backwards, like to get it in position? And she was like, no, I actually don't have any extra subscriptions due on here. But they say, I heard that it's only right now so far with Toyota.
Oh, okay. I was like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Yes, this is how it looks.
Isn't that crazy? That's
Yeah, no, that's how it looks.
oh,
There you go.
like that's just insane. Like they're wrong for that.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I seen that and I got mad. I was like, what?
Oh, I don't know if I can find it, but I saw like a video, not a video, a picture of the astronauts floating in space, but it was so clearly like you could see the production behind it. You could
Oh,
see
they're
that it
hanging
was on a set. I was like, dang.
That's cool.
And it looked real.
Yeah.
too.
It could
This
have been
this
fake.
video is dirty. This video is dirty.
I told you they're putting out everything. I'm like, they're wrong. Like, what is this? They're wrong.
This video is dirty. This is dirty.
My mouth was wide open the whole time I was watching it the first time. I was like, what?
This is so dirty.
To hear it, somebody was
That
like,
is dirty.
somebody's like, what's the point of the dinosaur? I don't
I mean, I don't know. But okay, I do have to say the set does look a little bigger than that. But to the point, you can actually take something on that small scale and make it look like it's a real size event.
They're wrong for that. I don't care if nobody say that's wrong.
That is so wrong. Like, that's dirty. That is dirty. And all the money that they're making from these movies, or they were
That's
making.
terrible. Like, why do they feel the need they have to do people like that? That's what I don't understand. That's what doesn't make sense to me. Just stop. Just stop it.
Yeah, it's just wild. Well, we blew the case wide open. There's some cosmic identity theft happening with the Pleiadians. These Pleiadians will be actually the hybrids. I think they are the hybrids. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Thank you, source. These Pleiadians are the hybrids from the future. So the inversion, when they brought the AI back, this is why there's an uptick in the Pleiadians, because they are all part of the same thread.
Wow.
Wow.
Busted.
Busted.
That's
That's a wrap. Cut. Whoa, let me wrap my head. These Pleiadians are the hybrids from the future. And that's why there's an uptick in the timeline of the Pleiadians, because
Wait, you mean the demon hybrids?
yes, the ones I spoke about the other day. Yeah, that's who they
No.
are. Yeah.
No.
And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if there's two different sets of Pleiadians, or if there's a real one, which I'm sure there are, because they took the image and likeness. Like, it's
Oh.
what you said. They call
One thing
you
I
called
wanted to
it.
say is that I saw this video talking about how I saw this video that was like they didn't like the idea of just Pleiadians because it's 7 stars. 7 stars,
Yep.
which means
Yep.
7 different
Yeah.
7 different groups of people,
Yeah.
7 different groups of beings.
Mhm.
So they're not all one and the same.
No,
That's
they're
just
not.
maybe one type of Pleiadian. But there's at least 7, if not more than that. There's 7 stars. So there's
Yep.
probably different types of beings.
It's like she said, the clusters. Yeah, they are clusters. I do happen to know that they are more than one, and they are different. So just this stereotype, think about it. It's too much like a human. If you're looking too human, baby, it's because you're the hybrid. You just from the future. But it's what we're experiencing right now is them first creating the hybrids, but the Pleiadians are those from the future. You know how they say that the grays are us from a future, like after we destroyed Earth or whatever? I don't know if I'm going for that. It ain't us, the chosen
gonna say,
ones, the
we
ones
ain't
that went.
destroyed
It ain't
nothing.
us. It's maybe the fallen ones who couldn't hold the frequency. Maybe it's them, not us. But it's weird how people will channel all of this stuff and they never ask anything. They never ask. They don't check. Isn't that weird?
Well, I know.
It's because they have their
Right.
whole order of reality inversed, and they think that those beings are above them. But they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
They couldn't be.
They can't be. If they're talking to you, I need you to get this message to humanity. I need you to get this message to humanity. It's every other day on the timeline. I mean, I haven't even spoke to my cosmic family. It's been like a whole year. You know what I mean? Like they don't come around every day.
Not like
Like to channel stuff. Like, no, that's not how it happens. When something is important, it's a need to know. You're going to know, you know? But they got a message every day for people. Sometimes 10 times a day, one person gets Pleiadian messages. It's not possible. That's not how higher dimensional beings work. They don't sit there and talk to you all day long, like with every little thing. And in fact, if they're reaching out to you for you to do something, like who really truly has all the power?
Yes, it's such an inversion. What is this? What is going on? What do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Oh my
maybe the ones
God.
talking about it are the Pleiadians.
Oh, Keisha. She said maybe the ones talking about it are the Pleiadians. Yeah.
Cosmic boom, baby.
Cosmic kapow! Kapoi!
Austin, you done started something.
I'm so sorry for any of you guys that love the Pleiadians, but I'm just telling you, something's not right. I'm telling you,
Please use
gonna
your
be-
discernment. Please.
Something's not right. They're going to be using their image and likeness, something heavy.
See, that's not fair. Because see, some of them little things are cute, and I like the really cute.
They are cute. That's
Just
the
like
thing.
the
But
little.
that's the thing.
That's how they
Yeah.
get you.
But that's the thing. It's the images they told us. No, there's all of these graven images, right?
Satan and his angels can appear as angels of light.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
I'm not saying that they're demons, but like,
yeah,
there's something.
yeah. They're not
But
on the
not
up and
be-
up.
Like, I'm not convinced that it's totally dark, but it's not totally light.
Or like you said, the problem is, I think they have a cult following. I think people have exalted them, like, and made them like much higher. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably a family member, cousin, sister, brother, or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. So much to look out for
Yeah.
all the time.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna probably get ready to end this. We've been on here for over 2 hours. Oh my God. Oh.
What?
my
It's Friday night. We're
God.
just getting started. What are you talking about?
I know.
Really? Oh, well, you guys
Yeah,
want to
Austin,
keep
like,
going?
what?
You
Austin,
guys want to
let's
keep
stay on
going?
Zoom, Austin. Let's just stay
I,
on.
I mean, I thought you guys were winding down, but
No.
if you're still ready to keep going, I mean, I could keep going.
I'm ready to have a cosmic party.
A cosmic party.
Hey, we don't party anymore, so this is the new party.
Yeah, I know. Do you still party, Austin?
I've been a hermit.
You're
For-
young yet.
I haven't done anything. I've been in spiritual isolation for like since December.
Aw,
I haven't been doing anything but spending time in myself.
that's good.
Oh,
Oh, that's good. You know how after 2020, you can't remember people used to go to clubs like Are clubs still open? Is there such thing as clubs still?
I
don't
can't
know why.
I can't even like I can't even this is no I love my club goers, okay? But I can't even imagine looking at like if you're in the world and you're looking at the news and then you think, "Oh, I'm going to go to the club to feel better."
Right.
What?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're gonna
What?
do what?
There's a lot of energy in there too. No one, I can't even go there now. Like, I mean, like, I can't go to a lot of places. Like, I'll go in, I feel energy on such an intense way where there'll be times where, like, if I'm like in a line at a store and there's like a lot of people, and if someone has like very strong energy, I just have to leave my stuff there and come back later. I can't, I'll start to like get dizzy. I can't, like, the energy will make me sick sometimes. So.
Also, like clubs are it's like it's hunting grounds. It's where predators lurk in the spirit.
Mhm.
It's like not
Yeah.
a place where you go to have it's not where unless you're blind, it's not a place where you go to have fun. If your eyes are open, there's not fun to be had there.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's so many
Because like
like
there's
people.
people having fun, but then there's also you can easily see people literally like with like the hunt in their eyes. And so it's like how do you ignore that?
Yeah.
If you can
There's
see
all
it.
sorts of energies too that people are carrying with them. And I just imagine like it's like dancing with demons.
Yeah, because they're stepping into those bodies. The spirits, they done drug too many spirits. And they pulled away from their body, allowed something else to come in. Mm-mm.
Susanna said, last time I went to the club, I couldn't stand it. Yep. And I used to live, yep, house music. Oh my God. When I was, okay, when I was 18 in LA, baby, we used to go to this club called the Florentine Gardens, right? Now, that used to be lit back in the day. And the Florentine Gardens, it was like three different levels. You could go like to one room had like a house music, right? One room was like hip hop. The other one was like, you know, like pop music or R&B. It was like, and mind you, this was like, you know, 18 and over because we weren't, when we used to go there, we weren't, you know, 21 yet. But I don't know, it's just bringing me back to those days where it was good times. But that's when people still had real relationships. Now that the AI has come, like, do you notice it sucked the life out of everything? There isn't like humanity. There's no humanity. Like after the boom of AI, the humanity is gone.
Everything's different. Everything is just upside down.
I want my life back. I mean, our life back, our
I know.
timeline back. This is not our timeline, guys. This is a false timeline we're on.
I was gonna say, I first off, um, I totally can tell that I live in a different world than when I was a kid, like literal different world, in a woo woo way that I can't explain. But it's like, oh, that whole frequency is different, and that's not the frequency that I'm in right now, or have been. Like a literal different world that probably still exists, but that I'm not in anymore.
Yeah.
But I also feel that we're moving to like kind of what we went through in 2012.
Yeah.
Like we're going through that again,
I can see that.
hopefully, but like
I can,
a better version.
I can see that because I've been. I mean, there is a large transformations that has been happening, like just I can't even explain it. It's just really, really deep. I think I feel you on that because in 2012 there was like this activation of like the awareness. In this season, it's like, oh, it's fully grown. It's like you are. I can't even explain it. It's just like you're aware of everything. Like you know everything. Like here, how the Pleiadians, how many thousands of channeled message have people received, and no one yet has said, "Hey, they're fake." And you've been speaking to them.
You're speaking to them and you have thousands of people watching you, like praying to them, or
That
like we're asking them for
the
help.
numbers. That's why.
Oh wait, how many of those people are even human though? Like in the
Exactly.
how many of the people in the chat of those chats are even alive?
Right. Half of
That's
them probably
true.
bots.
They could just be bots. And
That's what I want them to get rid of. Get rid of those creators that you guys are just pushing. That's what.
yeah. And
Sorry,
you know
they are
what?
there, but get out. Just kidding.
It
But
makes a lot of sense that these, just like that video that we just played of like the little tiny boats and toys. That was wrong. That was so wrong. But
so many levels.
so many levels. But it's the same thing kind of on YouTube. Like now let's take that and put it on YouTube, because we were thinking that everyone on YouTube was a real boy and girl. But
Mhm.
now it makes a lot of sense that most of these channels and people are fake. You know, there's two women on YouTube, and they're twins, but they're not. One's black and one's white. And it's just never set right with me.
What?
They look exactly the same. And something ain't right. I'm just saying that they give me like Pleiadian, like undercover Pleiadian vibes or something. It's a very weird, strange thing, because if you see them, they look like twins.
Please
But
email that to me. I need to see.
they look like twins. I'm just saying. No, I don't get messy on YouTube. I'm not be messy. It's just something that I've noticed, and I don't really say nothing because they're kind of in the spiritual space. So I'm just like, but something's not on the up and up. It's just not. It's like something is not on the up and up, and
Somebody's asked them about that.
maybe, and that's the thing. To your point, they might not be real. And that's probably why they're allowed to speak. And like most of the people who are truly real, they always say something's happening, they're being suppressed. I always hear them say that. You never hear some of these bigger content creators, who channel all these people. Do you ever hear them say their channel's being suppressed, or that the
Absolutely not.
videos taken down or something? No, I never hear them say that. Never.
They just keep pushing their content and it keeps getting out.
Yeah. Just saying, it's all kind of making sense.
Wow.
This is random, but I wanted to mention it. The other day, relates to the music, in the club. I had an experience where, Source or God, basically took a secular song and totally transmuted it into something spiritual and beautiful. And the song is "Meet Me Halfway" by the Black Eyed Peas. And I randomly had this spiritual experience with this song that I used to like when I was a kid, and about how, like, we are waiting. We have to seek out, God, Source. Like they can only go so far. Like it's up to us to meet them halfway. And this song that is just like a pop song was totally made into a spiritual experience.
Wow.
Crying over it. Like it's totally insane.
It's funny that you say that, because I've kind of been like clearing some like music just for fun. I'll like be playing certain music, and all of a sudden I'll just be called to like clear it, but not in a way where it's like, oh, this is so bad, I gotta clear you. It's just like I'm being called to move the energy. Like, so it's just really weird that you say that.
I don't know.
I think everything because like if we go back to July, God will face his shadow. It's all about duality, everything cleansing and going to that higher vibration and version of self.
Oh, this is so random, but I was watching the music video, and the music video is literally the Garden of Eden in Egypt. Like one of them is in the Garden of Eden, and one of them is in Egypt, but it's like a cosmic Egypt, like a moon desert. But it's about Egypt coming back into alignment with the garden.
Oh, that's interesting because we were just talking about the garden, right? Them wanting access to our garden. But yeah, so like I remember Source was talking about Egypt and was like very upset with the children of very upset with the children of Israel. I wanted to say Egypt, but no. Like Source is saying very upset with the children of Israel. I guess they were in Egypt. So this whole thing was a psyop. So anyways, about the Jewish people that are there. No. So yeah, the God's been really pressuring them to change and to like clean up the houses of Israel. Is Israel and Egypt? It's given right now that it's the same thing. Because
Isn't really here in the States too? That's what I
uh-huh.
heard.
And guess where?
Mississippi or somewhere.
And in Utah, the place that
You
Charlie
got
Kirk,
Utah.
the psyop, the Charlie Kirk, that's Utah. That's
mean-
Egypt.
Yeah.
Judah.
I mean,
So
I know,
Israel
but the
is
very same place where
Memphis.
Mormons, like where they
Yes.
claimed that Native Americans are ancient Israelites, and a whole bunch of stuff that's crazy.
Yeah, but get this, in Utah, you see the psyop because the Mormons, that comes from the Moors.
Yep.
So they stole the Moors, the Mormons, they stole the Moors' identity. Like they've been doing this through religion, just stealing people's identity for so long. But Judah, the tribe of Judah, that's where the Negro people come from. Tribe of Judah, which is, Yeshua is from the tribe of Judah. So get this. Where was Charlie Kirk? In Judea, Utah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why Elon wants to. I think it's why he's so gung ho about like somewhere in, is it Tennessee, Memphis? Because
Memphis is another Israel place. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't he really trying to build something there?
He wants to build over our lands and our ancestors' bodies. I'm getting this because Memphis, if you go there, I think there is a cemetery of like, a Negro cemetery where everything is written in Hebrew. They want to cover that up because they know that people know, and if this gets out to every person, then the fake Jews, they can't. It will all fall down. So they have to go and start covering stuff up. And there's pyramids all over, even here, right here in the United States, that no one ever talks about.
Oh, girl, where?
Every continent,
Yeah, every continent,
including Antarctica, including
the
Australia, everywhere.
because the Egypt was everywhere. They were everywhere. They were everywhere first. It wasn't this whole like, oh, there was just, through slavery. No, like they had already done all this stuff. They were, people from the continent of Africa were already in all of these lands, that's a story for another day. But,
Isn't this annoying?
yeah.
Is this annoying anybody else?
I mean, it's just annoying the fact that like, I don't know. It is annoying. It's just like the part of yourself where like the annoying part about the whole thing is that it's so obvious. But people know, but they're willing to uphold the lie so they can feel comfortable with with their status or their story or, you
The
know,
upbringing. Yep.
yeah, the upbringing. And it's like, but why would you want to be someone that you're not? I want to be me.
I had
I mean,
a conversation last night.
Like, why do you even want to be a Jew? I want to be me. If I am a secret Israelite, okay, did that add anything to me? I don't think it did.
no, it's like that's the thing. Why do you want to hold on? You're not even that, but it's the fact that you want to hold on to it for go so hard for it is that there is a secret to it that we don't know about because why don't you just want to be yourself? I don't want to be anything other than myself.
Correct. Yep. No, I want to be a part of the Khazarian Mafia, yo. Like, no. No thanks.
They have to get back control of the narrative. And that's why the war happened. They just had to, because too many people were like talking mad stuff about them. They had to like shift the narrative into something destructive, of course, because they could never just use the love and light approach. It's always in just one side of the polarity. But I digress. Yeah.
Susan,
Go ahead. Sorry.
Susanna in the chat just said it's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been lied to.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. You're
For
right.
real.
You're right. It's true. Because even the people who go so hard for like Trump, and I have to like really give props to there's some people who was like, you know what? I think I was wrong. You know what I mean? They're coming out and they're saying it, but there's some people, and I know some of these people too. Like some of these people are my friends, right? Though I'm like, why can't you just admit that? Like, just admit it. Like something is off with this. Like, just admit it. I'm not gonna look at you like any different way. Like, just admit that something ain't on the up and up.
Weirdness is going on.
Just
The
admit it.
conversation, part of the conversation I just had the other night was like, if you're not even willing to unlearn anything, then that just shows everything right there. It
Yeah.
just tells me everything I need to know that you're not. It's just either you feel like you're too intelligent because you know everything, that you've learned everything so well, and you feel like you're gonna be dumbed down if you unlearn everything and have to start over from the beginning. But that's kind of a form of what you have to do, take on things like
Yeah.
that may be different from what you were raised learning.
And I think it's the ego too.
That
That's what
too.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the ego. Oh, thank you, George Lopez, for the super chat. It won't let you back into the Zoom? I don't know why not. Did you get the link that I shared? Oh, I think I already spoke to you earlier. Yeah. It should. But, I'm not gonna be on here much longer because, I gotta teach a class tomorrow, so
Oh.
yeah, that little thing. What, you got some cards, Austin?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, come on, give us some cards.
Wait, no.
Why?
You want me? Okay,
Sure.
okay.
Do it for the collective.
Yeah, a collective reading. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is scary. This is what.
No, just do it.
No, I'm saying this is. I'm saying it so it doesn't be scary. This is what you're gonna help me with.
Okay, I'm gonna help you. Don't
Knight
worry.
of Wands in reverse. Oh, you can't see it. Don't really know what all the cards mean.
Okay. I don't either, but
okay. I'm gonna pull another.
just read it intuitively.
Okay.
Yep.
So he, um, wands in general is of like physical action, in like like exerting your power in reality,
Mm-hmm.
like physically doing things. Um, Night is like you stepping into your power, um, like you kind of like going, um, the first step after being like an apprentice, you're not, you're just step.
Just read it intuitively. No, no, no. Sit with it.
I
No, 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 no.
I'm sorry.
You got this. You got this. Hold on. You got this.
Um, Something I just noticed is that there's 3 pyramids in the background of this card.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, being in reverse.
It's Egypt, Judea. I'm getting something. Sorry, go ahead. It's your reading.
No, you say what you said.
Okay. Egypt, Judea. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. And you said being in reverse. What?
Um,
We just spoke about reverse. We just spoke about that timeline that was reversed.
oh,
Mm-hmm. So it's stepping into the power. So if it means stepping into the power, stepping into your power, and it's reversed, then what does that mean?
I
You got
need
it.
help.
No, 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 no. Pull another card.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm
Pull
sorry.
another card. Nope. Don't
I
don't
should have.
apologize.
I should have. I don't. I don't
You
like
got
this.
this, Austin. I love it. You're doing great. You're doing so good.
Oh,
We're supporting
okay.
you.
This one, I was. I play with my card. I've been playing with these cards. This one came out earlier, and it is the 5 of Pentacles, and it is um,
Mm-hmm.
people outside of a church, left out
Mm-hmm.
in the cold.
Yep.
And they're like in crutches in the snow,
Oh.
and they're outside of a
Oh.
church, and no one
Oh.
is helping them.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. You said a mouthful.
That's what this card represents, though.
What were we just talking about? Them wanting to enslave Christians like the other day? Like they're gonna be in Turning Point USA is getting this army of like Palladians together. Like, as
Oh,
Erica Kirk reminds me of. And she's gonna like hang these people out to dry. Like that is why she's there. And so they're gonna go into the storehouse and they're not gonna get fed. It's gonna be completely code. I think we're tapping into famine. I also see something with the money as well. There's something about the houses of Judea, something Sudan and Egypt. I don't I don't know what that is. Could this be a cluster? Could this be the true Palladians? That they are a cluster that represent.
oh, I wonder if that has anything to do with the 3 pyramids, and then the 3 pyramids connect to 3 stars
Yeah.
in the sky. And so
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if, like, they're the beings from one of those star systems that the
I think
pyramids are connected
the
to.
whole thing is a psyop. I think the true Palladians are where the Egyptians, the Judeans, which are, kind of us, and the Sudanese. I'm kind of getting that region there, or those groups of people. Um, that's what I'm getting. Because, those used to be worlds. Now they're countries. Those used to be worlds. So now I'm wondering if if we look into that timeline where they were once a complete functioning star triad, God the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. This is the original triad, is what I'm getting. Sorry. Sonny,
You can't just say that.
go ahead.
What?
Ah, yeah. Guys, maybe everything we know is a lie. I don't think any of this stuff is true that we've been told.
So heartbreaking.
It is, especially that Hollywood movie. It was all bootleg.
Right. And my video came out blurry. That didn't make it any better.
No, I'm just saying it was so bootleg because it was someone playing in their tub with some boats,
I was like, what?
looking like
am
a
I looking
Hollywood
at?
production.
Right. What?
Okay, sorry, Austin. What else do you have? But that card is trippy. That card that you just pulled is trippy.
The church one?
No, the one with the them outside of the church.
Yeah, yeah. All I have to say is that I hope and I pray that every single church that is a representation of this gets torn down and gets burnt to ash.
Oh.
Because you're not doing exactly the only thing you're supposed to do, which is help the poor, but you're leaving them out in the cold while you're building palaces. And I think there's nothing more detestable than that.
Say it again for the people on the out. A second.
Absolutely. Okay, give me a second. I'm reading something. I'll let you keep going.
Thank you for your nice comment, Blissing. She's really nice.
Aw.
Thank you, Natalie. Yes. Thank you, Natalie. God bless you. I love you. I feel you. Ooh.
Ye-
Last card I pulled is Emperor in reverse.
Ooh.
And the Emperor is kind of like the head honcho king. The vibe I'm getting from it being in reverse is that like whoever thinks that they're sitting on the throne is going to now be upside down off the throne.
Yep. It's all about to get put back into order. Mm-hmm. And you know, I just looked up the connection between Judah, Egypt, and Sudan, right? So remember, it said the Jews settled in Egypt after the first exile and expanded into Sudan, the Kush region, in the 6th century BC. And I was getting that Judah or Judea, Egypt, and Sudan. We think about the first exile. Think about the inversion of that. What happens if someone was exiled? What happens? They return. The first exile and expanded into Sudan. Yeah. Yeah, these three
I
are
love you,
very
Natalie,
important.
so much.
Was defined by a complex. Yep. Judah, Egypt, and Sudan, which is ancient Kush and Nubia, was defined. This I'm telling you, this is where the true Pleiadians come from. And do you see how it has like the opposite imagery? Was defined by a complex political alliance, biblical narrative of refuge and military conflicts in the Nile Valley. So that's important to me. Refuge, needing to seek refuge, and military. What do we have right now with the war? And it said the Cushite king ruled Egypt and influenced Judah, while Judah often sought Egypt's help, often involving the Cushite soldiers against the rising Mesopotamian powers. I think that's what we're going to experience, some of these Mesopotamian powers, these Mesopotamian like gods, like Baal and like, and Ishtar and what's the other one?
Moloch.
Moloch. Yeah. This all makes sense. Everything is like going back to that like original timeline where it received the mutation. And like we're going to be facing that, like, so it's going to be literally like facing the shadow, but that original mutation or timeline where things split, because like we're not even on the right timeline. None of this feels real. Like, come on, if we're just being honest with ourselves, doesn't feel real. And if we have people predicating like the Pleiadians when they're actually Egypt, Judah, and Cush. Look how far off we are. We're off of the mark. I know that was deep. That's a total mind cluster right there.
Cognitive ministry. So,
Oh, I know. Yep, we're still getting it. So, yeah, but I think did that make sense at all? Made sense to me.
Mhm.
Made sense to me.
it's good if y'all don't get it. It made sense to me, child. So.
Yeah. So was that you blink and it's summer, you blink and it's Christmas. Yeah, it's not real.
There is no way that it's April.
I'm not even celebrating my birthday this year because they stole time from me. It's not even time for my birthday. Like, I'll tell you when it's time. It's not time yet.
Like, yeah, it hasn't been a year since last
Has
year.
not been a year. So
It has not been a year since last year.
That's
For
what
sure.
I'm saying for my birthday last month. I said, I am not turning, whatever, happy, I don't know how old I am anyway. I said, I'm not turning 40, I'm turning 42. They're like, Keisha, it's not your 42nd birthday. I was like, yes, it is. They're like, you turned 41. I'm like, no, that's not right. So I'm like a year ahead. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But I'm like, I'm not 41. Like, I don't believe that. Well, this is the year where you were born. You were born in 85. Well, I don't.
You know what it is, Keisha?
What is it?
So if you look back to the original Ethiopian calendar, right? Because if that's the original, where Christianity originated, they're freaking in 2018. So just go back how many years? That's how old you are.
8 years. Go back 8 years.
Yeah, go up. Everybody change your age to 8 years.
I was gonna say, I heard that the Ethiopian timeline is like they didn't let their timeline get corrupted in a in a literal sense.
Yep.
And so their time is literally different than our time. In like in a way that we can't even really understand. Like in a metaphysical, supernatural way, they have literally different time than we do.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's all making sense talking about the like the Cushite, right? Talking about Judea, like this timeline, we're going to revisit that where it was fragmented. I'm telling you, all of this stuff is a distraction their inversion can't hold up to truth. It can't hold up. That's why we're looking at the twins. It's every age has that story of the twins to show you duality, to show you life and death, to kind of to show you how life works, contraction and expansion. Like, we're getting back access to the timeline before they swapped it out for this false timeline. Like, and get this, it said the current year in Ethiopia, it's based on 13 months, a solar based system. The current year 2018 EC began on September 11th, 2025, Gregorian calendar.
Wow. Wow. So I'm actually younger. I'll take it.
Yes.
32?
Yes,
I'll take
we
that.
all are.
I'll go back to 32.
We all are younger.
That's a good age too.
Yeah.
Wait, that means I'm only 19.
There you go.
Oh,
See, you got life ahead of you. You got so much life to live. The Ethiopian year starts on the 11th of September, or the 12th September in the Gregorian leap year. Nope, it starts on September 11th. Now you know why they did the September 11th psyop.
Yes, right.
It's
I have a
all to
question.
keep the true people down, Pleiadians.
So, I saw this video saying that that Jesus was born physically on 9/11, and that on Christmas Mary conceived, and so he was physically born because he was in the womb on Christmas, but then his actual birthday was 9/11, and so that's why they do stuff.
That's why it's so significant.
Yeah, that's why 9/11, that's why if you look at 9/11, that's always like emergency, right? It's always like emergency, right? You think of 911 emergency, 9/11. That's why they did the September 11th psyop, and even Charlie Kirk's psyop was just the day before, which is essentially the same thing. And then April Fools. That's the true actual New Year.
Yeah.
And that's why they make a joke. Anything they make a joke of, or they, or they downplay, is actually a very significant day. And the ones that are not really that significant, they say that they are, but they're not.
Which is why that was the biggest joke of all, going to the moon on April Fool's Day.
I know.
You know,
April Fool.
Oh,
Yeah.
just to show that anyone who believes it,
as a fool.
I'm not saying that, but I am saying it.
Guys, hold on. We did this before. I just had the deja vu. Did you guys? No, Austin, we've done this before. And you were there, and you too, Keisha. Hold on. We're about to get access back to our timeline. Hold on. That's what the deja vu is. You're remembering your correct timeline. It's like, hello, they're trying to alert us. We're here, because even the timeline is sentient. We did this before.
Wow.
Hold on. I got to ground into this. I gotta really, this is crazy. And look, the only reason why this was possible, because we start talking about the three, because of your cards that you pulled. I just want to let you know, trust yourself, because then that gave me the energy to like springboard this. And look, we're about to get access to back to timeline, baby.
Back to the
Hallelujah.
future.
Power to the people. Hold on. I just feel this because I'm like, wait a minute. We have done this before.
Oh, jeez.
So it's an 8-year difference. You know why? What is 8? The infinity sign, which is the freaking karmic loop.
Which keeps popping up on my internet.
I would like to say that the first thing that I ever saw in your class was when I was. Who was my first partner? I'm such a bad person, but I think it was Kelly.
Kelly? Was it Kelly?
Um,
Or
what were we gonna say?
oh, no, go ahead.
But anyway, I saw a white infinity 8 symbol in her abdomen when I was doing her scan. That was the first thing I ever saw
Oh wow.
in your class.
Wow. Well, you're really good. So I would have I wish I would have known that. I would have asked you to expand that. So if that's in the abdomen, right? I would have loved for you to look into the sacral chakra a little bit, because if you do, you remember what energy the sacral chakra holds?
The Christ.
Yeah,
Well,
but
like the
no,
will.
no, that's solar plexus.
Wait,
They're
say it again?
imprints. They're imprints in the sacral chakra. What kind of
Oh,
imprints?
okay.
Because you just tapped into something.
No,
If you
that's
saw
your,
the
your creation.
infinity, but if you
That's
saw
where
the
your
infinity,
blueprint.
go ahead.
That's where. Is that? I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but like that's where your own seeds of creation are stored.
That
The
makes
seeds
sense.
of where the things that you are able to create come from.
That's true. That's true. But it also can hold past life karmic imprints and generational curses.
Okay.
So I would have loved for you, if I would have known that, I would have loved for you to expand into that, because you probably would have saw a lot. You probably would have skipped forward to week 6 if you would have did that. So it's probably best that you didn't. But so you said the karmic loop keeps showing up, the infinity sign for you too, Keisha?
I use the Brave browser, and it might be on other people's browser, but I keep looking at it. I only see it on my phone at the
Girl,
bottom.
Alexa is
Is
in on this
this?
stuff. Sorry, Keisha.
No, you're
Alexa is in on this. I'm just getting this really quickly. Think about it. So really, they took 8 years from us because we're on that loop. But I'm telling you, Alexa, when people talk to Alexa, I'm getting this very clearly. Like she's keeping the false timeline, people in the false timeline. I don't know how,
even
but
if
she
you don't
is.
fool with Alexa.
Yeah,
What did you say?
I don't talk to her.
I said, even if you don't fool with Alexa, I don't have.
Yeah. But maybe to the point, this is why maybe
Alexa,
we're
some
having
type
this
of
conversation.
electronic. It's just giving like artificial witchcraft.
Artificial witchcraft.
Like
Yes.
where they're making the AI do witchcraft on the
Yes.
masses.
That's what it is.
Ugh, that's so nasty.
So guys, listen, we did this before. We were probably talking about getting out of the timeline, and they probably zapped us so that we wouldn't remember, right? Come on, Alexa, get them back to the old timeline. Like,
My Ring camera just went on.
oh,
Oh,
That's that sound y'all keep hearing if you hear it randomly.
I'm telling y'all, this little witch is in on it. Alexa. And this 8 years, because that's the thing, like there's only really numbers 1 through 9, and then everything just repeats off of 9, that master number. So they've been running their cycles in 8. They never get to a completion because they need to loop you back around again. So that's why they have to find, like, every so often they'll come out with the same sort of clothes, or the same song just remixed, or there's a movie just remixed. Like, didn't we just see this movie? Oh no, but now it has
like,
different people in it.
Why the fuck are they making Harry Potter again?
Lord, I'm telling
Harry
you.
Potter never died. Why is it being resurrected? It was being continually milked, and now they're making a new one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because that's the thing. They're on a loop. They're on a loop. They have to, like, these are the little their little chicken bones, their little stuff from their witch's backpack,
Yeah.
and they have to do that.
That's funny.
I never could
Like, huh?
I could never watch that. It just seemed too silly to me. But it's probably based on some real stuff, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As you
Yeah.
I saw this convincing video about how the spells in Harry Potter are real, like, spells.
I
Like, in a
wouldn't
way
doubt it.
that is like the meanings. Like, if you actually understand what these words mean and you invoke them in a way, not like that, like actual like magic sparks are gonna fly out, but it's like
Mhm.
they're actually based off real, like, spellcraft principles.
I believe that. I believe it. I'm telling you. So we did this before, and we are getting out of their false timeline. That's somehow. And if you think about it, how come no one follows? If you're really hardcore Christian, why are you not following the original? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're really hardcore Christian, you would actually be following the original, Christianity. Therefore, you would be looking at not any graven images. You'd probably be more in alignment, because I'm telling you, the root of this whole stuff, it has nothing to do about people wanting what's real. It's people wanting what satisfies, the things they've been taught and told, and the things that, will make them appear better than other people. That's just what I see. And when we have the true, honest, real conversation with ourselves, then we can probably get somewhere, and we can break down this false timeline, because it's being uphold the false timeline. All of those churches that you channeled, the church, those are the people upholding, and they're stealing our years from us.
Oh,
They're very
the,
good.
that Bible verse about the cankerworm
Ew.
and the locusts, or like the moths eating and it being restored to us.
Hmm.
I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about.
No, give me the verse. Yeah, it's really crazy. So
It sounds like a disease.
it
A
does.
cankerworm.
Joel 2:25. And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you.
This sounds like Judea's being restored. Yep. True Israel will be restored, and the other one will melt. And that's why they have to have the hybrids, because they know that they're melting.
Oh, they're literally eating our time.
Oh, yes.
Like, literally, physically taking it from us.
You're right.
But God is going to give it back.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, it's messing with my head.
Yeah, this is too much. This is a whole mind.
My headache just came back.
I'm so sorry, girl.
Like,
Austin, this is what you do to people.
thanks a lot, Austin. Gosh.
You're too
I gotta look at my
advanced.
salt.
You're giving us all headaches over here. And teeth can't keep up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. This was fun. But I am tired. But this was fun, guys. No, we're gonna have to do this again, because we are putting some codes together, like, something serious. You said in my head. Headache came back, girl. I'm getting tired. Thank you guys for being here, everyone. Thank you, Keisha. Thank
Thanks
you,
for having me up.
Austin. You're so
Thank you for all the
welcome.
support in the chat. I love you all.
Yes, guys, we love you so much in the
Love
chat. Thanks for holding the chat down, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm convinced they're programmed kids into sorcery. Okay, they're talking. Okay. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. And so it is, as we walk together in divine love. Give me the hearts. Where are the hearts? No.
Is it because I'm here?
There we go. There we go. Hearts for everyone. Love you.